How do, folks? Good evening. Let's put some volume up here. Hello, welcome, happy Monday. Has ever two words been uttered at the same time? Happy and Monday? Can that be possible? Of course it can, because it's CK2 time. That's why it's a happy Monday. You see, the geezer, it's taken 13 years. Well, nearly 13 years. 12 and over 10 months. 12 years and 10 months. But I'll get there eventually. I'll get there, I tell you. Good evening, folks. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome back once again to CK2 with a Game of Thrones mod, of course. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in the mood to play some of this evening. Get to quit my job ahead of war school. 100+ hour weeks. Holy hell. One professional stream per year. Yeah, that's your whack, alright? I might stretch to 2, but that's pushing it. But anyway, here we are once again. We have such epic music, you know, the Holy Fury music. Even we've gone into the game and this music is playing too. It's just setting the scene for what probably is going to be a dramatic session, I feel. Renly is 75, for heaven's sake. He can't go on much longer, surely. Even at my 2-speed, his days must be numbered shortly. And when he pops his clogs, a woman comes on the throne, and, well, at least it's not the woman married to the Dornish guy. But nonetheless, I'm sure there may be a bit of chaos. So that could lead to some possibilities for us and others who may wish to, I don't know, usurp the throne maybe. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So, as per usual, to compound the professionalism, I have come with a list of things in my notebook as usual. And also, as ever the professional, I have a hip flask here, which I got for Christmas. I've shown you this. However, if you can hear that, it's actually full of alcohol. I'm not going to drink any, but it's there for emergency purposes. I went to a friend's house and we went to the cinema, and I took it to the cinema to watch John Wick 4 as a backup plan in case they took the plastic bottles of rum and coke that we had off us. I didn't think they would, but just in case, I had to have a backup plan. So I put a hip flask in my pocket as well. This is so bad, isn't it? But nonetheless, they didn't take the alcohol from our bags because they don't check your bags. So I've got an untouched hip flask of rum there to break out whenever the mood takes me. But not on a weekday though. I might leave that until the anniversary stream. Sip it from a hip flask from a plastic carrier bag. Let's do it proper chavvy style. Anyway, enough about that. Yes, I have a list of things to do, so we'll crack on with this now, in and amongst the preamble and the flim-flam, and then we'll probably start the ball rolling, hopefully, before 20 past. Giving myself 20 minutes to get this done. Alright? Okay, so where do we start? There's a load of bloody menu things here, which none of them are really that important, really. So here we are, Lord Barristan of Amberley, named after one Barristan Selmy. He is a pretty able ruler. His wife lost an eye, didn't she just? It's still a mystery to us how she lost it, but she lost an eye. Speaking of my wife, the reason why I am here is because she's an ambitious lady. She wants to be spy master. She's pestered us a couple of times about this. Nonetheless, we're going to try to placate her a little bit. And we're going to give her now the honorary title of being the designated regent. My mother Although she is probably well, you would hope that she's be getting to grips with the fact that she lost her husband, you know, many moons ago. You know, 11 years ago. Grief can do these things to you. She's still showing us depressed, but she has got a lover's memento, so I don't know when this occurred, but perhaps she's located something that belonged to Eric that she holds dear to her heart to remember him by, but she still looks a fright, so we're going to relieve her of her duties so she can recover in peace, and we're going to give it to my wife. There you go. So my wife is a court tutor. My wife is a designated regent. And my wife can fight. As I said, she's an ambitious lady. If I can't be spy master, she says, you have to placate me with other things. So other things, designated regent, well, you're fit and healthy. So I'm not going to do much, am I, really? Well, no, technically, hopefully not for a long time, my dear. And court tutor, I can do court tutoring in my sleep. I'm a genius, after all. Yeah, you are. You can train the kids and teach the kids whilst spinning plates and mopping the floor. Yeah, you pretty much can. So I want something else to do to keep me occupied. How about being a commander of the armies? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. So why not? Hello, Annie. So, yeah, she's the court tutor, the designated regent, and a commander, should the need arise, with a whopping 21 command ability. The hell is it? Who the hell is this woman? She's from Yorkshire. Need I say more? Anyway, Arstan Penrose, commander of 10, we're going to keep it in the family. No, we're not, because Ethan's a coward. Forget what I'm saying. I was going to make my brother a commander, but I just realised he was craven, so that's not a good idea. So we won't do that. Cross these off my list of things to do, because we've done them. She's a better commander. She's a better everything than me. Every single one of her stats, I think, is better than mine, apart from one, maybe. I've got 10 diplomacy, she's got 13 diplomacy. Oh no, I've got a slightly better martial. 22. I've got 22, actually. That's only because I've got war focus on, but nonetheless, I'll take it. We're slightly better. Very slightly. She's a better steward than us. She's got better intrigue than us. She's a better learned person than us. She's just all round better. That's what happens when they come from up north, you see. So, yeah, she's pretty much, she's the star of the show. Running things behind the scenes. So when we go to battle, you know, yeah, I shall be leading the troops. She shall be a commander, husband and wife partnership, heading out onto the battlefield. Could you imagine that? Has that ever happened before? I don't know. In any of my playthroughs, I don't think so. So having a husband and wife team take the battlefield as commanders would be quite epic, I must admit. You know. So we'll see if that happens and transpires as things progress. Our court is teeming because we got the parchments, if you remember. So some of the parchment people came down, and ever the kind person that we are, we have a certain select criteria for kicking people out of our court. Anybody with kids cannot be kicked out, you know, for the sake of the kids, of course. Anybody that's got any sort of familial ties, clearly, nah, we'll keep them. Yeah, but we're drowning in people, and there's a pox coming. Overcrowding breeds illness. No, it's fine. It's fine. The wind is blowing to the west, I hear. We won't get this pox. So there's only 4 people who we are kicking out of the 32, and they are as follows. Although, if my wife had her way, perhaps she wouldn't be kicked out. And that is, first of all, Marjorie, who is our rival for some strange reason, but she's also a friend of my wife. So I almost feel like a bit of bribery was in order here. You can't kick my friend out, she says. Well, if you want to be a commander, the designated regent, there's got to be some give and take here. So, you know, I'm sure she will be fine. She's also, I hear on the grapevine that she's a bit mad. Yeah. She's actually a silent sister. Oh! I remember her. We sentenced her to this, right? She plotted twice. And the first time we let her off, and the second time we had to do something about her, right? She was found guilty in a trial, I seem to recall. Ah, well, she can go and silent sister somewhere flipping else, can't she? Of course she can. In the Mistwood, yeah. So that should have been part of her punishment. Bloody hell, extra mouth to feed. Okay, next on the list of people to be turfed out. 2 of them, husband and wife combo. Where are we? That's right. Okay, let me get me. Araparsin. Araparsin is not married to anybody. I don't know who she is. She's quite an honourable person. She's the local gardener. Who's going to tend to our lovely flowers now? We'll have to find somebody else. The maester maybe, I don't know. But she's the daughter of former people that used to reside in the court. Brother to Roger Terry. Sister rather, so you know, Morton, Terry and all that, you know, very historical ties. I think it's about time she upped and left, I'm afraid, because, you know, overcrowding and all that. She's gone to Griffin's Roost, just up the road, stone's throw away, further away from the pox. Actually, we're doing her a favour, I think, is how we've badged that little thing. Right, next up, the final 2, it would be Arst and Errol. Yes, these came with the Parchment people, I think. Or maybe they came with Sir Osmond Errol, Master at Arms, as a child. But any which way, he's not a child anymore. He's of House Errol, whom we've had ties with historically, but we're going to hope that he'll find his way back, I don't know, to Felwood or some of the homelands of the Errol family. He's a grown man now. He's married. Let them have their kids. Let them live their lives. Both of them will be going. And I'm sure it'll be fine. He's going to Wendwater. That's fine. It's exactly where we anticipated him going. He's taken his wife with him as well. Haystack Hall is where they've gone, which is precisely where we thought they would go, into the homelands. So they've got somewhere to live. And we've got 28 now out of 24. We could have kicked more people out, but of course, we're too kind. They had one reason or another to stay. So we've trimmed the court a little bit, but not enough to negate the overcrowding. So next up then. Next up. Only a couple more things to do here. Beverly. Our beloved Beverly Topcliffe. Another genius, by the way. Oh, hang on. Is that 3 of my children as genius? Genius child there? Oh, yeah. Genius child there. Oh, okay. Another genius child. Oh, I see. Yes. Pumping out the geniuses here. But nonetheless, we are going to be in a state of war soon. We are anticipating. It's not certain, but it's a possibility. And therefore, we must prepare for such a possibility by ensuring that we have ties to families that matter. Now, we have a tie currently with the Tarth people, Lord Ronard of Tarth and his band of 4,000 men, which means that this man here of House Karen, I'm sure we've had ties with the Karen people in the past as well, but he's the most powerful vassal in the Stormlands outside of the Lord Paramount himself. So allying ourselves with him, for example, could be quite useful if the doo-doo was to hit the fan. Oh, look, and he just so happens to have an 11-year-old boy who is, looking for a suitor. What better suitor than a genius daughter of ours, right? So, matrilineal, I don't think they will go with. However, regular marriage is fine. If the worst comes to the worst and we really want to keep the genius DNA in the family, we could always break the betrothal down the line. But whilst trouble could be around the corner, now is a good time to perhaps do this. Although technically speaking we're honourable, so I don't think we would pull such a stunt, in all honesty. But we shall assess the situation as time progresses. He may die, this child of his, may pop his clogs before the betrothal. Because she's actually our eldest daughter, so she's quite high up the succession, should something happen to both of our sons. But, as I say, this is a temporary measure for now. Sure, if my wife put her foot down and insisted that our daughter was not going to marry into that family, we'd probably have to listen to her, wouldn't we? So that's that. And then the only other thing is, first of all, we have quite a bit of cash. Oh, we were keeping 250 gold for something. Oh yes, to buy a favour. To buy a favour from the next ruler should Renly die, just so that we can attack the Blue Grove. So that's why we've got 250. But as soon as we get a bit more, I think the next building that we're going to build in this little settlement of ours is private farms. 75 is pretty cheap, and it would allow us to upgrade the castle town even further, and both of them give an extra court size of +1, which is very handy because the court is very crowded. So we'll get that when we get towards sort of 325 goldish, which shouldn't take too long because we are having a loan paid back at interest that is extortionate, because Renly had to borrow money from us, didn't he, after he'd imprisoned us. Well, what a strange twist. So private farms, and the final thing that I thought was worth looking at was factions. Lord Simon of the Wendwater, Simon Errol, who is actually the Lord Admiral of the Stormlands, has started a faction to put a Durandon on the throne. Damon Durandon. Yeah. Rather interesting. But, and Lord Oris of Cape Wrath has joined that little faction. Should another couple of people join it, this would actually gain some traction. How is he related to our son's betrothed? I did check that out. He's like a distant cousin. He's like a very distant cousin. So he's down here. My son's betrothed was up here. Joanna. She's there. So we're talking these would be, yeah, we're talking like, yeah, third, fourth cousin, something like that. I mean, the House Random has got like 29 living members. It's quite large. So that we have to keep an eye on that faction, because that could be very interesting. Oh, there you go. I mean, that was a very whistle-stop tour of the family tree. Did you see enough of the family tree? Anyway, so if I was a betting man, I'd like to suggest that a Durandon will be on the throne of the Stormlands before the end of this series. Quite possibly. Quite possibly a House Durandon member of our choosing. Maybe, who knows. And then get married to one of our sons and pass down to us some strange twist, maybe. I don't know. Depends. So, yes, that is all that is to be done from the notebook. Does anybody else have anything else they want to check out before we tick the time rolling? I think we covered everything. A family of pretenders. Yeah. Was that an Elvis song? Plague screen. Plague screen? Is there a plague screen? How do you see the... What? Plague screen? I don't see no plague screen. We have a refuge. which I'm thinking right now could do with an upgrade to something to help us resist these. Very expensive though. I think the mere fact that we have a refuge actually doesn't give us much at all, actually. Yeah, it's usually here, isn't it? It's usually at the side there, but it's not there. It's not a full-out plague yet. It's not a full-out plague. Look at the map modes. Oh, there's a plague map mode. Oh, there's an epidemic map mode, which shows you where the pox is. We can see the pox. Well, I didn't know there's a pox down there, though. There you go. We've got a bit of a pox situation, which is rather unfortunate. Right, it's stemmed literally right next to us. Very unfortunate indeed. Right then, without further ado, we'll kick the time off. So this is just weak claims, buildings that will increase our levy. Yes, there's quite a few. There's stables, barracks. Well, that's just individual troops. Patrol posts, garrison size, militia training ground. There was one for levy. I've seen it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was in. Maybe I was dreaming it. Should we close the gateway? I'm going to wait and see where this plague is spreading. If it's spreading this way, and clearly not. Obviously, if it spreads to Amberley, we're screwed. So we'll shut the gates at the first sign of trouble. Quick look at Pentos. Where's Pentos? The Iron Throne? Is Pentos? No? Yeah, there's Pentos. Iron Throne. Still in control. Here is the Lord Magister of Pentos, Lord Magister Brusco II here. A couple of other minor lords pledging direct fealty to the king, and then of course we've got the other areas of Essos here. Don't know a great deal about what's happening there, to be fair, but let's just quickly refresh ourselves of the major players here before we unpause it then. We've got Princess Mara of Dawn, who I think was excommunicated. Yeah, she's excommunicated. We had a brief war over a little county down here. So she's in a personal war at the moment, defending in a Dornish civil war to increase council power. We have a 2-year-old child, Adam Caswell, as the Lord Paramount of the Reach after somebody died. The previous person died. Who died? I can't remember. I think it might have been an uncle or something. Somebody died and he's put on the throne at age 2. We've got Lord Paramount Wendell the Eagle, 38, Lannister. He's in charge of the Westerlands here. He looks like a semi-honourable, competent person, apart from the fact that he's taken a loan and currently on a crash diet for some reason. We've got River Run, which is run by Lord Paramount Arwood the Quiet Tully, who's age 39, is widowed. He's lost his 61-year-old wife. Conveniently widowed, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, she fell down the stairs. What a shame. We've got Lord Paramount Orson, who is in the cells at the moment by Lord Lionel in Witch Isle. How's he ended up imprisoned? Okay. Not looking good for Orson Aaron there. Hopefully he won't suffer the same fate as my poor father when he was in prison. And Arthur the Young Wolf. Interesting that she's been coined the same name as Rob, although I don't know if Rob was the Young Wolf actually in this game. Of House Stark, 22. She's honourable, humble, gregarious, but she's got a bit of a temper, but she seems relatively decent. House Stark currently has 6 living members. They were down to a couple at one point, so they're beginning to expand a little smidgen. Rickon, Willis. Oh, John's dead. Is that John? When did John die? Oh, he must have died ages ago. We must have seen that in the last session. Didn't he have a son who they're trying to put on the throne? Yeah, Denyu. Okay. Rob was the evil. How could I forget that? Jeez. Very evil indeed. Right, so weak claims, we're not pressing any of these at the moment, so we shall dismiss this for the time being. This is important decisions. Ask for help managing titles. We've already got that activated, I believe. Have we not? Because we're lazy. Oh, I think it might have been... No, I'm thinking of delegating honorary titles. No, we don't want any help managing our titles. We're happy with having 3, thank you. Commanding the Household Guard, not for now. Domain too big, yes, we know. Special holding, upgrade, not just yet. Renly owes us a favour, and we can shut the gates. Yeah, we know about that too. We'll shut them in due course. Right, where's this plague going? Hopefully away from us, let's see. Embrace the dear wife's faith. Oh, let's not go that far. I mean, she's pretty decent, but let's not bloody convert her to her religion. Praying to trees? What is this lunacy? What is this madness? Bloody hell. Right, to the glorious Lord Barristan. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Yes, I shall accept. Right, well, will you accept an alliance? Of course I will. Why the hell not? Indeed. Come round for dinner one day. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Of course you will. Right, we've got now 2 powerful alliances here. So between us, Tarth, and Karen, we have a pretty decent force between us. Should we end up in a sticky situation? Of course, we're not guaranteed for them to join our faction, should ever we want to create one, but we're mainly using it as a defensive mechanism. People claiming Amberley through some kind of falsehood. What is this lunacy? Renly the Unworthy accepted Lord Paramount Orson the Cruel's peace offer. What's going on? Oh, it's a different Renly. Got a bit confused. Okay. For a brief moment, I had a glimmer of hope. Then it was snatched away. There is a Godswood in Storm's End. Yes. And we're not at Storm's End. Leave the trees away. We're in the Rainwood. You would imagine there should be a Weirwood tree or a Godswood tree in the Rainwoods somewhere, surely. The heir to Riverrun is not a Tully. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh no. The Tullys will soon not be on the throne. Oh yes, look, the heir is... Oh, what happened there then? Oh, Vance. House Vance being thrust into power all of a sudden. How did that happen? Why is it going to House Vance? What is the... So Benedict? Oh, Benedict Vance. How has this happened? Is it elective or something? No, it is primogeniture. His mum's a Tully. His mum's a Corbury. But his mum's a Tully. The heir's mum's a Tully. Lady Marianne Tully, who married a Forester. Arnulf of Ironrath. That's currently who she's married to. Previously married to somebody else. To a Vance, clearly. Yeah, so that's how he's of House Vance. But yeah, it's interesting. So she's married to a Ironrathian. Interesting indeed. Right, let's carry on. We've got a couple of things happening here. My intense study of warfare has led to an increased understanding of tactics and strategy. We have become a brilliant commander. Oh, hell, that's brilliant news, in fact. An extra +2 to the martial. Wifey was getting a bit too close to our martial ability for our liking, so we pored over endless tomes of strategy to ensure we had the upper hand. I'm sure, behind the closed doors, we're playing all kinds of games of, strategy, war strategy, big table, in the study, you know, where we're forever shuffling pieces about, trying to get the edge on each other, and well, we're clearly winning now. Yes, that's cool. So we are a brilliant commander and a skilled fighter. My son, it was me. I think it was me who became a skilled fighter, or did somebody else? No, it must have been me. Because one of it might have been our father must have been like a 2-star, right? No, 1 star. I don't know. Anyway, something happened where one of our kids got a higher skilled rating than we were teaching him, and it's because we were training the troops. Anyway, I'm thinking of Dickon. Actually, it might be Dickon. Where is Dickon? Oh, he's here. Yes, we were training our brother, and he got formidable fighter, and we were only skilled. That was because we were training the children with the marshal. Hence why he's also the leader of a mercenary company at the moment. Look, he's got amber hair as well. Bring back the amber-haired folk. He got married to a lovely young lady. Did he get married to her on his own? Yeah, he's picked his own wife. She's pretty good looking. Piercing blue eyes, fair of face, lovely head of hair. She's ruthless, so is he. She's cruel. He's not. He's cynical. Envious and authoritative. Clearly he likes them, you know, on the crueler side of life. Always look on the cruel side of life. Yeah, so he's married. He's making his way in the world. He's the leader of the Amber Company. He's hopefully bringing us in some coin, and he's a pretty decent fighter. And he tried to kill our son. Hence why he's in a mercenary company. Okay, right, so yes, we have become a brilliant commander, which is definitely music to our ears, and extra tax revenue is pouring in, and oh, hang on, sorry to leave you hanging, Renly. What's that? You want me to be a commander, do you? Sorry about that, I just lost my gardener recently, so I have to pluck some flowers. Do apologise, more pressing issues, clearly, than being imprisoned by a lunatic. Don't fancy going down that road again. Sorry, yeah, exactly. A bit busy. Bit busy there, Renly. Just a smidgen busy. Okay, so after many months studying the campaigns of Storm King Arlen III Durandon, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realise that the art of war might be well worth studying. We continue to gain marshal and stewardship. I am now adept of strategy. Is that now 24? Oh no, I thought it was going to be 25. Adept of strategy. So this is obviously coming from something. What are we doing? What did we do that set off this chain of events? I can't remember. Cannot remember what set off this chain of events to make us study these things. It's just war focus. Okay, fair enough. Well, seeing as talking of war focus, my son under my guidance, my son Edric is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Well done, sir. Well done, chap. Poor fighter. Of course, he's a poor fighter. He's bloody 7. Give him chance. He'll get it in a minute. He'll pick up all the skills. At age 8, we can make him a squire, but he's not quite 8 yet. So remind me, folks, when he hits age 8, we need to be making him our personal squire. You never know. We may end up in a tournament. Look at the house of Dickon's wife. Okay, let's have a look at the house of Dickon's wife. Why not? House Manwoody. 30 members. Oh, more tithes. Oh, Sir Theo Tudbury. Keep it coming, sir. Keep it coming, and I may have to reward you with something. Yeah. Excellent news indeed. We'll have those private farms before we know it. Right, so this is House Manwoody. This is Oberer. There's another dick on there. What looks like to be some kind of headdress. They are clearly suffering with some kind of plague because he's in hiding or seclusion. But yeah, it's quite an extended family. Another guy with a headdress on. So, who were they married to? Probably some kind of Dornish people. A houseman, would he from Dorne? I don't know. Who has arrived at my court? Sansa Overton? Why? Why has she arrived at my court? Sansa, who are you and what are you doing here? I've fled. My husband died. My husband has died of a gonorrhea. I need somewhere to go. Don't turn me away. I'm useful. I'm an honourable, quick-witted, kind sort who likes to eat. She's got a weak claim on Ironrath. Who the hell is she? Oh, she's the daughter of my justiciar. Why? Why are we the safe haven? I've come to be with my father. You can't turf me out. I've just lost my husband. Oh, heaven. Oh, hang on. Do. Another king bites the dust. We've had how many kings? We've had how many rulers of Amberley? And yet Renly still endures. What the hell? I shall outlive them all. I've seen 15 kings. I'm 98. Oh dear. I've seen 15 high septons, 12 kings and 8 lords of Amberley. But still I'm here. Still the lunatic that I am. At some point, yeah, Renly will just be king. Age 105. The entire Baratheon family died out in the great pox of 8th, that started in 352. Okay, he was 25. Somebody killed him. He was murdered. On the orders of Lord Serwyn of Cracklaw Point. Treason. There's got to be some repercussions of that. There's got to be Right, let's find this Serwyn fella. Let's find him. Who is he? Who is this Serwyn chappie? Serwyn Connington. Lord Serwyn of Cracklaw Point is a High Lord of Cracklaw Point. A High Lord of Cracklaw Point is a High Lord down here, apparently. Where's Cracklaw Point? In Dawn? Commander of the Iron Throne. Yeah. Down, I think it's probably this little bit here, right? So he is the High Lord of Cracklaw Point. Lord of Rook's Rest. No, hang on. Cracklaw Point is up here. Apologies. But he's currently... Oh, he's leading troops. Sorry, he's at war. He's in war. So Cracklaw Point is up here, which is in the Crown lands, clearly. So he was a direct vassal to the king, and he's ordered him murdered. Oh dear. Dishonourable. Oh, that's putting it mildly, is it not? Dishonourable. I'm trying to wonder how or why this has happened. But anyway, it has happened, which means we now have a new king or queen. And who is it, I ask? Well, it's a child. A 2-year-old child, Stefan II. Oh dear. Bring forth your weak claims, my friends. It's fair game now. Regent is currently Lord Giles of the Seven Stars. Of course, the council will be having a say on matters because it's a regency. Let's have a look at who's on the council of the the small council. So, is this person that's murdered him on the council? What was he called that killed him? So we got the Hand of the King is Lord Tygert Lannister. Lord Arek is the Master of Laws. Lord Lothar of Chelstead is the Master of Coin. He was a commander. I remember seeing he was a commander. Commander Arian Waters, Grand Maester Uthor, Lady Paramount Arthur Stark is the Master of Whisperers. Lord Paramount Arwood Tully is a small council member. Lord Gowan Baratheon is a small council member. Wendell Lannister is the High Admiral. And then you've got the Wardens of the Realm. Serwyn of Cracklaw Point. Westeros is about to burn. Okay, well, let's see. I did have a sneaking suspicion that today's session was going to be a corker. I mean, this really doesn't affect us massively, does it? We can just watch in awe as things happen, or not, as the case may be. The Iron Throne Planky Town war over Planky Town is currently being waged. Oh, hang on. Jesters, minstrels, acrobats and dancers have all gathered to perform at the festival. What festival? Nobody's told me about a festival. So we've gone from shy, which is obviously shy, introverted, to now gregarious, which is clearly socially competent. So we are now much more able and adept at the art of socialising. So must have been all those tournaments, you know. The after dinner, the after tournament drinks, after tournament feasts. Oh, we have a Sworn Shield slot just come available. I think one of them must have died. I don't know who it was, but who do we have fight for us now? This man, Kenneth, looks relatively competent. How do I see his... I hate this screen, because you can't... How do we get... I don't want to pick him, you see. I want to just see his stats. Where's Kenneth? Oh, Kenneth, wherefore art thou? Sorry, I'll have to scroll through this raft of flipping courtiers here. Right click? Yeah, right click didn't do anything. So Joffrey Connington was one option, wasn't he? He's got a fighting ability of 40. Oh, there's Kenneth. Fighting ability... Oh, Kenneth is Craven. No, we can't have that. Joffrey Connington then. So he's greedy, brave though, and a knight. He's a poor fight. But he's probably second in a tourney. I mean, we've got some competent bodyguards, including my own mother, and of course, let's not forget, the Big Scorpion. Do we need another bodyguard when you've got the Big Scorpion? I don't think so. But we'll stick him in. So Renly is currently 75. He's still... Oh, he's got the flu. At his age, the flu could kill him. Flu could kill you. I don't want Renly... See, I don't actually want Renly to die until we've got a claim on Bluegrove, because we have a favour on him that we can stop him from interfering in the war. So it's actually better if he doesn't die. No, we don't want him dead. Really. I do want him. We do want to see him dead because he's been a thorn in our side. He executed our father dishonourably. You know, we do want to see him dead. We wouldn't act upon that because we're not that way inclined. But we want him dead. We dream of his demise. We just won't do anything about it because we're an honourable person. Doesn't mean we can't wish him dead, does it? Kill my father, you bastard. Right, Septon Glendon is basically doing his job. And, you know, from families, generations gone, we seem to recall that Septons are not to be given cash because they might rob you blind. So we could owe he could owe us a favour, or we could owe him nothing. So have a favour instead. A favour's free, and a man of your station shouldn't really be cashing on favours, should you? You should be doing the work of the seven. All right, not cashing favours in now, should you? Oh, we were trying to sway Maris because she was the second in command, wasn't she? So we're trying to sway her just so that if we need something from her when she becomes the Lady Paramount, that we can we have a better chance of achieving something. She really likes Renly, whereas we don't. Clearly. The pox is blowing westward. I told you the winds were blowing west. You thought I was joking. I was being serious. My maester told me. Oh! Oh, it sounds like he's been drowned. Lord Paramount Orson the Cruel of the Vale has drowned in a suspicious circumstance in his bath. He was found dead in his bathtub. Right, so now his little child, age 2, what is it with 2-year-olds? Is Jasper II is now on the throne. He's got a hair lip. We can relate to that. Maybe you and my son can become good friends. The hair lip brothers in arms. But we've got a 2-year-old Lord Paramount of the Vale. We've got a 2-year-old, 3-year-old now, King of the Iron Throne. And of course, a 3-year-old Lord Paramount of the Reach. A very stable realm, you can see. Stable as a pack of cards in a gusty wind. Oh! My mother is known as the Wise Bear. And yet, I feel like we've neglected her. She's age 40. She's been mourning for some time. We've cut her out of the court tutorship. We've took away her designated regent. And now she's just left to mope around the court. What else can we do with her? She is our bodyguard. I feel like we should use her for something. Put her to use so that she can, you know, she's competent. She's a competent woman. She's a genius. Oh! Hang on a second. Another ruler's died. Lady Stark of the North, the young wolf at age 23, has died of pneumonia. Good grief. So her father has become the Lord Paramount? How did that happen? Oh, I think she must have usurped it from her father at one point. And he has the Valyrian sword ice by the looks of it. So he's back in charge. He's back in charge. Maybe he breathed on her. I've just recovered from pneumonia, actually. Oh, sorry about that. He's got gonorrhea, though. Incoming another death soon. Good grief. Everybody but Renly is dying. Oh, hang on. News from Casterly Rock. John Broom. Lovely name. Okay, trial. Oh, released in a show of mercy. Very good. Very good. Look, there you go. The pox has definitely spread down this part of the world. Yeah, look at that. Great pox. Ooh. Ooh. I am pleased to say he appears a natural. Edric is making a fine warrior. A trained fighter now. Look at that. Oh, he's a chip off the old block, isn't he? Chip off the old blocker. Oh. Yeah, get rid of it. Take it off all the Boltons. That name. Spit on that name. Right, anyway. So the current war that we are in, I think somebody asked earlier, is it's a peasant revolt for Hadlow Keep. Elquist! No! Overcome with fatigue, troubled by a cough. He's got pneumonia. Oh, we were mocking. We were mocking the North, and this is what happens to us. One of the gods has seen fit for us to be smitten. Pneumonic. Right, call for a physician. Call for a physician. Excellent treatment already, though. Okay, after being skillfully treated by Maester Erwin, my son is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. There you go, there. Good child, good child. You've got over the worst of your illness, child. There. You'll be a strong boy now. Look at all these people's opinions that have changed of Maester Erwin. Like he's a genius. I've cured with pneumonia. Praise be to me. Okay. Very good. I mean, he's still got pneumonia. But he's had a successful treatment, which will hopefully combat the debuff of pneumonia somewhat. So if he actually dies, we've got a serious situation on our hands, and this betrothal becomes even more precarious because she'll be second in line. Osmond Errol, our master at arms, has been a leal and able servant. Yes, you have indeed. How about a favour? How about a favour? Yes, a favour's good. And how about we build... Oh, the plague has spread a little bit. Oh, the pox is spreading. The pox is spreading. Oh, we're praising the doctor. Oh, we're praising the... Well, that makes a bit more sense. We're praising the child. Yeah, there's a good boy. You've got over your pneumonia. I didn't do anything. Yes, you fought it valiantly. Don't undermine your own constitution. Yes, the doctor helped a little bit. The peasant revolt might have glitched. Lock down Amberley. No, there's no need to lock down Amberley. No pox dare come to Amberley, I tell you. We're guarded by a row of trees. That'll stop any pox from coming. Yeah, this peasant revolt. Oh no, they're just marching around a bit. Oh well. And the King's army, the Lord Paramount's army, isn't doing much either. It's a very slow tick over, so it will end eventually. Just a long time. Hopefully not as long as it's taken us to get the Blue Grove, right? Hello? Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Dinner delivery. Oh, hang on. Who is this? A message about invite to plot from our friend Willem Tudbury. Would you like to back our plot to kill Manfred Durandon? No, I would not. You stupid fool. The hell you think you're doing? Whose plot? Rescue Jenna Errol from captivity. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Who's plotting that? Leave Manfred Durandon alone. You know, we brought him to our court for a particular reason. Oh, I thought this was a fabrication option. Okay. Oh, how happy. The happy days. Harmon Valken of Black Bog sees us in a better light. Oh. Not quite what we were hoping for there, but never mind. Well, the king, baby king, Stefan here, being run, of course, by the regent and the council, is managing to keep a grip on things at the moment. War against the tyranny of Lord Paramount Jasper. He's 3. He's 3, love. Tyranny. He can barely talk. Okay, we're keeping an eye on this pox. As soon as this pox touches Amberley, the gates are getting closed. Okay. Now is a good time for me to take a pause. I know we've only been playing for an hour, but I've got my dinner here, and look who's just popped his clogs. Seems like a good place to take stock of things. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I say? I said flu could be deadly at his age, and lo and behold, it killed him. Right, so Lady Paramount Maris of the Stormlands has inherited Kingdom of the Stormlands and other titles from Lord Renly. So let's have a look at her. Let's have a look at her. This is very, very significant. Very significant indeed. There goes our favour. However, we have enough money to buy another favour should we need it in an emergency. Lady Paramount Maris. So she's 38. Look at her stats. They're pretty decent. She's quite a scheming woman as well. So she's a gardener, she's temperate, she's diligent, she's charitable, content and authoritative. She looks like she could rule pretty well. She's married to another Baratheon, obviously a relation, cousin, brothers, cousins, mothers, sisters, son, maybe. She's keeping it in the family. What's he called? Let's just look for his portrait. Let's just look for his... We could be looking a long time. Yeah, let's go for him. Oh, he's down here. Gowan. Maris. Robert. No. Stannis. Gowan. There. We will work this out. So Stannis and Renly were brothers. So Cameron and Maris were cousins. So second cousin, third cousin. Third cousin. Third cousin. Have to go, but good luck. Good luck indeed. Thank you. We may need it. Enjoy the rest of your day, sir. So yes, she's married to her third cousin. So he's heir to dragons. He's heir to Dragonstone. So any of their kids will be heir to the Kingdom of the Stormlands and Dragonstone. That's Bonifer Baratheon. What a name! Good old Bonnie. I don't think our daughter would get a look in here, but marrying our daughter to him would be quite interesting. Okay, but she actually looks quite decent. She looks quite decent. And while she's alive and ably managing this, because she's a woman, all weak claims for the Stormlands can be pushed. So the question is, would we push something? I don't think we would. We're honourable and kind, and I think we would probably give her a fighting chance at ruling. If she turned out to be tyrannical, or if she turned out to be a really, really hopeless ruler, we'd probably push something. I know our wife is ambitious and might be whispering in our ears and stuff, but I don't think we'd try anything. Like putting factions out there, trying to put my son's betrothed on the throne, for example. It just seems a bit far-fetched right now. But I think it's worth keeping in the background of our mind in case things happen. And we're also slothful as well. That's very true. But yes, so we shall watch with bated breath on that one to see how she manages. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tick it over at 1 speed whilst I eat, so that at least we're moving. And I'll try to see if I can chip in if anything exciting happens. I don't want to keep it paused for too long, you see. I want things to develop. So feel free to shout stuff out if you've got anything that you think I need to consider now that we have lost Renly. Is there anything we need to do? I mean, now that Renly's out of the way and we're gregarious, and we might want to keep an eye on the new ruler from a closer quarter, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that we might now actually want a position on the council of the Stormlands. Maybe as a marshal. You know, I don't know who's on the council of the Stormlands at the moment. Who is the marshal? We could probably do something in the menus here to try to force that. Bonifer of Stagsden, 18 marshal, 75 fight. He's a very capable man, but is he more capable than me? I don't bloody think so. I don't think so. I think there was a plot or a scheme or some way to try to fabricate a claim on the kingdom of the Stormlands. Oh. See you later, Ollie. Rally support among the other vassals of Lady Paramount Maris of the Stormlands in an attempt to fabricate a claim on the kingdom of the Stormlands. God willing, you may day become the new liege. Current heir. Character not... I don't think we can do it. It's greyed out. We can't do it. I think we might be lacking the prestige. Yeah, we don't have a big enough army. We have not got enough prestige. I have to be a dragon rider. No, I can't be right. I can't. Some of these options are very difficult to understand as to what the qualifying conditions are. But I'm sure there was a way to plot or do something to make it obvious that you want a position on the council. I thought it was maybe a plot. Just put yourself on the council. Or was it an option here? Let's cut into this. Shut the gates, Tawny. Play a courtier. No. Okay, so we can't plot to be on the council. I don't think it was a faction. It would make no sense. A faction to put myself on the council seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Overthrowing the monarchy, increase council power, loads of people. I saw it. Or was it an ambition thing? I could have swore blind I saw it when I was preparing for the session. I could have swore blind. Hello, Alex. Have you missed much? No, you've missed the death of 4 rulers, I think, including the king. King died. Renly's dead. Paramount of the North dead. Paramount of the Vale dead. Everyone's dying. It's a session of death. It's a bad time to be ruler right now. Right, we'll keep it ticking over 1 speed. I shall eat, and if there's anything you want me to pause, stop on, any advice, anything, just shout up, and we'll see to it. But yes, this lovely pasta is waiting for me, so back soon. Okay, folks, hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Don't be commander. Don't be flipping commander, please. Oh, commander. Okay. To the glorious Lord Barristan, blessings upon you and your house. We've decided to offer you the position of commander. Okay. Now, previously, we didn't want to be a commander because Renly was a lunatic and he imprisoned us the first time he did this to us. However, she is new. We actually... Oh, actually, we don't have the best of opinions of each other. So the question is, would we be trusting enough of this new ruler to become a commander? Now, my wife is paranoid. She's a paranoid. No, don't go, she says. No, don't be stupid. Are you having a laugh? Don't go anywhere near there. Yes, but I want a position on the council. Yes, a position on the council is definitely more worth a second thought, but commanding, clearly not. Look what happened last time, you fool. She'll have you dead as well, trust me. Well, you're just being paranoid. No, I'm being smart. Self-preservation is the key. Yes, but if I'm commander, I can assess the situation and see what's going on. You know, judge it, see how she's doing. And it could be a pathway into the council if she sees we're doing a good job as commander. No, I'm not having it. She could send you to all manner of stupid war, getting you killed for no good reason. Okay, well. So in her first act, her first offering to House Topcliffe of Amberley, she's we're going to turn it down. We are stubborn, actually. That's true. We could stubbornly not listen to our wife. Yeah, she comes for the new Lady Paramount. Here you go, command position, sir. I've heard good things about your prowess in the tournaments. No thanks. What do you mean no? No offence to you, Lady Maris, but last time this happened, I was backstabbed and put in prison. Yes, but I was a different ruler. I am not like that. I kind of... Okay, so we're slothful. We put ourselves in harm's way. But we are honourable, you see. And gregarious. Which makes me think we would want to spread our wings a little bit now. Give her a chance. But we'd prefer a council position, I suppose. And we've just become a flipping brilliant commander. Do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're a fighting man. We're a brilliant commander. And although we are slothful, I suppose we can be slothful in things that don't interest us. But clearly command, fighting, war is our specialty. So, we'll make an effort for that. We're going to give her a chance. Rumour has it, she is not the kind of person that will do a Renly on us. So we're gonna go for it. So what's the worst that could... No, don't... You fool, stop it. Oh, don't open your mouth. Right, we're a commander of the Stormlands. We're also the cup-bearer of the Stormlands, by the way. She trusts us with her life, apparently. Would you just taste this cup? It could have poison in it. Okay, so basically... Jenna Errol, who's been in prison for some time and who we could have ransomed out for 10 gold if we wanted to, but we refused. This was something I looked at off camera. Has now suffered a grave mutilation by a family member who's blinded her. Hey, it's a family affair. Don't get involved. It's a family affair, I'm afraid. Right, anyway, I was going to build some farms before I got disrupted by messages. Still gives us 250. There we go. So private farms on the way. The pox is still staying away from us. So anyway, happy days. I shall continue eating and see what happens next. Okay, so as a commander, you may be drawn upon to command occasionally. We are now commanding troops in Haystack Hall. Oh dear. Which is there. Which is fine, because they're not fighting anything right now. Okay, that's good. We're just making sure that the troops are doing what they're told. Making sure that everything is as run. The rations given out. 15,000 men's a lot of men, you know. So we're just commanding and drilling and training. So this is probably the safest command you'll ever have, to be honest with you. So, whew. Oh, dodged a bullet there. We're just there to maintain provisions. Oh, what kind of music is that? Oops. Okay, how much did we pay? How much did we lend them? How much did we lend them? If we lent them less than a favour costs, then clearly we should waive this, right? Although the interest on top would probably amount to the same cost as a favour. But don't forget that... Yeah, I seem to recall it was less, because I remember having this conversation. 150. So at 25% interest, how much would that be at 25% interest? Over 5 years. They're clearly broke, aren't they? 6 gold. The Stormlands cannot simply afford to pay any coin. They will probably never be able to afford to pay any coin. So this could be going on for some time. So we might as well get something out of it. That money, we've lost it. It's a lot of money though. I don't know how the interest works in this game, because if I don't know, 25% interest is a lot of interest. It must be 25% per year, right? If we do it like that, so 25% of 150 is 35. Then it's, if you look at the, it's sort of be 185, and then 25% on that, so compound interest over 5 years would be more than 250, but probably not that much more than 250. I think we take the favour. As a sign of gesture of goodwill, we'll take the favour, and hopefully we'll be able to use it. Okay, so interest doesn't accumulate in this. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It depends how accurate the interest position is. So if it's not accurate, then we're probably going to get less than a favour back. So it actually makes sense to get the favour. And it's not as if we're broke. And plus, if we get the favour, we can then start to spend this cash because we don't have to rely on a favour. Because she's pretty young. Okay, so if we don't take care of the peasants, it may glitch and corrupt the save. Holy hell, we better do that pretty quick. Right, okay. Lord Barristan, your offered terms are most reasonable. I hereby pledge to grant you a favour, and in return the Stormlands debt to you shall be cancelled. Of course it shall. Of course it shall. You now owe me a favour, my dear. Right, so as a gesture of goodwill, we are going to also, yes, destroy this army pretty quickly. Let's disband that army. It's a bit far away, really. And let's disband that army. Don't really need that, do we? And let's have our wife, because our wife is probably missing us now. Oh, my husband's gone off commanding troops. Oh, bloody hell. What am I going to do with myself? Do you know what I'll do? I'll take care of some peasants. That's what I'll do. Bugger it. I hear peasants are roaming the lands. They're going into the land of the plague, though. Okay, we'll meet them there. Can we get a pox from going into a poxed land and then coming back? Seems a bit dangerous. 21st of 11th moon, 24th of 11th moon. I don't think it works like that. Oh no. 26th of 11th moon, 28th of 11th moon. Oh, this is going to be a right old chase, isn't it? Oh, another pox. Oh, it's spreading. It's spreading round. Are we ever going to catch these people? They're going into a dead end, so possibly. They could be going into a dead end here. Uh-oh. 10th. 8th. We've got him. We've got him. Here we go. Righty-ho, folks! Back with you. Do you know what? I do love pasta. I really do. I could eat it by the bucket load, which is really challenging because it's really full of carbs. It's horrendously bad. So I've got to limit myself and show some restraint. So I've had to leave some, but it was really delicious. Right, okay, so basically what happened there is, as you saw, Lady Maris and me got together to discuss how the commanding went, and also to... Oh, macaroni and cheese. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Oh my god, I've only ever made it once. We'll have a bit of flim flam now. You know what, this is flim flam time. Let's have some flim flam for 5 minutes. I only ever made macaroni and cheese once in my life. But I got a recipe. And what I tend to do when I make anything new for the first time, I don't tend to follow the recipe. I tend to get maybe a couple of recipes, compare and contrast them, see what I like in both of them, and combine them together, and also put extra stuff in myself. Because that's, you know, you put things to your own taste, don't you? So like, if you like things spicy, it's like, oh, I'll put a bit of cayenne pepper in my macaroni and cheese, give it a bit of a zing. So I made macaroni and cheese. I made it at a friend's house. The same friend that we fell out last May, if you remember, and I've not spoken to her since. But when I used to go around and cook meals, we used to take turns of cooking meals. One day I was like, oh, macaroni and cheese. It was a cold winter's day, nice, hearty, stodgy dinner was what the doctor ordered. And I got like 2 different recipes for macaroni and cheese, and combined them together to make this epically delicious macaroni and cheese, if I do say so myself. It had 3 different cheeses in it, or 4 different cheeses. It had cheddar, it had mozzarella, and cream cheese. So cheddar, mozzarella and cream cheese, all in the cheese sauce and the pasta, and then I put some spices in there, such as, you know, the usual bit of nutmeg goes well in pasta, white sauces, salt, lots of fresh cracked pepper, mustard powder, very nice in macaroni and cheese. So mixed it all together, and then what I did is I blitzed up some bread to make homemade breadcrumbs, but then also put in some fried off some bacon so it was nice and crispy. Put that in the blender to make this kind of bacon breadcrumb topping. Sprinkled that over the top of it, whacked it in the oven. Flipping hell. Had it with garlic bread. Delightful. I should really make that again, actually. I'd have to find the recipe because I just cobbled something together off a couple of recipes online, but I'm telling you, it was delightful. Absolutely delightful. Says the gourmet chef here that very, very rarely cooks. I can cook, but I won't cook. That used to be a program. Can't cook, won't cook was a program. Ainsley Harriet. I do cook occasionally. But anyway, so that was it. So gherkins to me mac and cheese. I like gherkins as well, you see. I do love a good gherkin. But yeah, cayenne pepper is a must. I love spicy food. I put cayenne pepper in quite a lot of things. I put cayenne pepper in cup of soup. Cup of soup of mushroom cup of soup. Yeah, put some cayenne pepper in it. Spice it up a bit. Why not? Grilled abalone. What is that? I've never heard of that before. Carbonara is a favourite of mine. When I go to a friend's house on a Saturday night now, carbonara is something we make quite often because there's always pasta in the cupboard and tuna. It's not quite carbonara with tuna, is it? Because carbonara is a proper dish, but you know, white sauce pasta, if you will. You know, we've put chorizo in it. We've put, rather than ham, put some chorizo in it. We've put tuna in it, which is more like a tuna and pasta bake, I suppose. But yeah, a traditional carbonara. I've made them too. With when you crack the egg in it as well when it's finished. Is that carbonara? You know the ham, the peas, and whatever else you put in the damn thing, and you make the white sauce from scratch. Clearly, make the roux with the butter and the flour. Add the milk and the white sauce. Make the white sauce from scratch. Put the old pepper, salt, and the nutmeg in it, and then once it's cooked in the pan and you're serving it, just before you serve it, crack an egg in it. After you've taken it off the heat, and the residual heat from the pasta as it's cooling in the pan cooks the egg just the right amount, gives it that extra bit of lubrication, extra bit of flavour. Delicious. Top with a bit of Parmesan. Oh. Chef's kiss. Right, anyway, now that we've talked about food, like I'm some kind of flipping connoisseur here, like Gordon Ramsay's in the house, marine snails, relatives of clams. That's another favourite of mine. Many dishes. This is the final ramble of the flim flam before we return to the game. I've eaten and discovered so many dishes from cruises, because I've obviously got a lot of cruises, as you well know. So I've tried many things for the first time on a cruise. Things such as lobster, things such as frog's legs, even, which were really delicious. I never had them since, but they were really nice and garlicky, just like chicken wings. French onion soup. I had that for the first time on a cruise, and clam chowder. That was a first time that I'd ever had clam chowder was on a cruise, and let me tell you, clam chowder, whoa, delicious. I do like seafood, clams, mussels, lobsters, crabs, you name it, prawns, scallops. I'm not a big fish fan, apart from like your traditional fish and chips white fish, but I love seafood. Love seafood. Crisp chewiness with a distinct saltiness of the ocean waters. That does taste rather delicious. Oh dear. Oh, you're watching John Wick, Cham? Well, as you know, I've watched it. All I'll say is bloody enjoy. Bloody enjoy. I really enjoyed it, and I've read some reviews after the fact, because I don't read reviews before things usually, and watched and looked at people's comments on YouTube and on Twitter, and loads of people love it. It was good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd had a few drinks, which was rather interesting, as I said, because I took my rum and coke in the cinema, if you remember. So I'd had a few, nothing major. You've seen what I drink on a party stream. I wasn't drinking that much, so I was still compos mentis. But having, a couple of double rums whilst in the reclining chair of the cinema is my idea of heavenly bliss. So it just gets you into the action groove. And big mistake, because about an hour and 45 minutes into this 3-hour film, what happened? Oh, I started to need the toilet. And I wasn't leaving, because the film is literally action-packed from start to finish, and I couldn't leave and miss anything, so I had to hold myself for an hour and 15 minutes or so before I could go to the toilet. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Anyway, so there you go. We shall have to discuss Cham when in the stream next Sunday as to what you thought of it, because I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But anyway, so what happened here, as we now return to the game after the flim flam, thank you everybody for entertaining me for 10 minutes. Yeah, we ended up talking with her. It was a part of the sway thing, but it was quite fortuitous timing, because it was right after we'd won the war, essentially, because we told her that we'd sent our wife to command the troops to take care of the peasants. She was like, your wife? Commanding troops? Oh yeah, she's our court tutor, the regent, she's a woman of many trades, is my wifey. Bethan is her name, actually. Oh, and so she's ended the war for you. And clearly I was just making sure that the men were well drilled in case of emergency. Sterling job, Barristan. I like what I'm hearing here. Raise a glass, clashed ching ching and all that, and sipped it down, and before you know it, we're good mates. We will be even better mates soon enough, because in about just over a year's time, we lose a -50 debuff for being a traitor. I don't think we were a traitor. Our father was a traitor. Why have we been branded a traitor? Is that from our father's time? What did we do that was traitorous? But anyway, this ends in 8355, which is next year. We refuse to join one of Renly's wars. Oh. Right, we're back up to 2 speed now. It was on 1 speed temporarily whilst I was eating. My wife is bloodied now. What's happened to her now? She's got a malaise and a rash. It's because she went into a poxy land. I told you, didn't I? I asked the question, if she goes into poxy world, is she going to suffer from the pox? No, she won't suffer a pox. Oh, no. It doesn't work like that. Could also be cancer. Oh, yeah, let's look on the bright side of life, shall we? Yeah. Oh, don't worry, love, you've not got the pox. Oh, thank the old gods. Thank them all. All one of them. Well, maybe there's more than one, I don't know. No, you've got cancer. Excuse me? But don't worry, we've got a cure. Oh, sorry. Cure's only for males. You're a bit screwed there. There's a man I need to arrest and a man I need to assassinate. Right, we need to... increasing plot power is always better than arrest chance, I think. So we'll send her after the plots there. Ooh! Revoking the lordship of Gaelmont. Ooh, she's on the move. She's on the warpath. Is Our Lady Maris. Right, now would be a good time to actually get a claim on the Blue Grove. Come on now, Rob. Pull your finger out. You were handpicked, especially for the job. Where are you? Yeah, 20. Oh, he's getting old. He's 51. You better flipping crack on. It's not time to retire yet, Robbie boy. Dark days. My wife has been beset by oozing legions, high fever. She has indeed caught the pox. I can't believe it. I asked the question, can she catch the pox? And somebody said no. I'm never listening to you ever again, people. It stands to reason that if you send somebody into a pox-riddled county, they're going to catch the pox. But it's a game mechanic thing. Did you say not likely? Oh, I misread it. I thought you said... I don't know who it was. It was you. You're to blame for this. Don't you try to slither your way out with your technical wordings. Oh. Okay. Call for the physician at once. If she dies, she died from a pox that she caught from killing 60 peasants. Oh, God. I shall personally praise him. He's treated her with skill. Well done, sir. Just lie in bed. Lie in bed. It's fine. Just don't spread it. Put her in quarantine. Put her in quarantine for now. Oh, gosh. Right, let's be calm here. One child lacks the childhood focus. Oh, it's Beverly. It's our little Bev. Right, what are we going for Beverly? It's a bad case too. What do you mean it's a bad case? What's a bad case? It's a good case. She's fine. The dreaded pox, which kills many of those infected. Oh, a severe illness. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's got a successful treatment. Our court physician is a wizard. Is she still our bodyguard? I don't think she was ever our bodyguard, was she? No, I'm getting her confused with my mother, I think. Yeah, the wise bear. Etiquette, did somebody say? She's a goner. You think she's going to die? You think she's going to die? No, she can't die. She cannot die! Look at her! She's a genius! No! Severe illness. Oh, she's dead, isn't she? She's dead. No, this cannot happen to my wife. She's 20 flipping 4! She's got northern genes. They make them strong up north. She makes them strong. Right, we're going etiquette for... This is Beverly. This is our oldest daughter. I think we should take her into a struggle as well. I think we should take her into combat. What do we reckon? I kind of want all my children to be fighters. We tried to get a fighter female before, and it kind of failed a little bit miserably. We want the next Brienne of Tarth, right? So we're going to try again. We're going to try again. We're going to try it with our daughter. We need to give her an education with a military man, though. Do we have an education with a military... My wife is not in the state to be educating people, really, is she? To be honest. I mean, she's got military. She's not got the best fighting ability, but she's kind of military-ish. Yeah. But not impossible. And we like a challenge. We want a hardened... She's a northern woman, is her mother. She wants her daughter to follow suit. I could educate her myself, but I've got Elquist that I'm going to educate, you see? So we can't educate more than one person. 2 people, sorry. So we'll have to give her to somebody else. I'm thinking maybe Sir Osmond Errol? Not the best fighter, is he? Maybe we go looking into the realms for a formidable fighter. I mean, we are training troops, so we don't necessarily even have to have that. We can make do with lesser fighting abilities. No, we don't. We did that. No. Minus 15! Okay, so it was 150 gold then. They can't afford to pay it back. Minus 25. Right, we're gaining plus 50 very shortly. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it again. Look at their income. Oh, plus 5. Yeah, but who's to say that that's not going to disappear in the blink of an eye? With the next foolhardy errand. No. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Looks like the wall has fallen again. Oh, not again. The wall has fallen for the 50th time. Okay, so in precisely 1 year's time... Oh no, it was the 11th month. In just over a year's time, we shall have an improved opinion with our liege. Refused money request. Huh? Of course I refused money, you idiot. Oh no! Oh, that was Tudbury. That was Tudbury, our treasurer. I should have given him money. Because he brought us 2 tithes. I feel like we should gift him. Have a gift, sir. Have a gift. Have a gift and a favour. Oh yes, we had the White Walkers turned on. We checked the rules. Remember we checked the rules and I thought I turned them off, but I hadn't. They are actually on. New Lord Commander on the wall, Commander Lothar, Garrett Lothar, commanding 198 men. Yeah. If the White Walkers come a-walking, come a-shambling, we're flipping screwed. Well and truly screwed. Right, Justicar Rob is doing a superb job. Is he? No, he's not. He's not getting a flipping claim on Blue Grove. He's doing a crap job. If you ask me. Anyway, I'm having trouble with a town and a castle in Angle, and I shall, of course, send my Justicar Rob to try and increase the relation between them and us. But which should I start with? The town, city vassal opinion, or the castle? Yeah, city vassals, please. I don't have that many castles. Or do I? I might have more castles than I think, actually. I've got... here's a castle. Town, town, town. 3 towns, 1 castle. It's a no-brainer. Is the wall always so pathetic in this game? Ah. Well, clearly I've not got a clue. 35k to a 120k army. Bad times. Very bad times indeed, if that happens. Do we get dragons in here? Can dragons appear? Where's... Because don't forget we timestamped it pre-Daenerys, right? Did we? Yeah. Wild dragons have a slim chance. Oh, I'm not suggesting that there are dragons now. I was wondering whether or not they could appear. No dragon riders, no untamed dragons, no wild dragons, no dragon eggs, no nothing. Damn! Wouldn't it be something if we could get a dragon? Private farms has been built. Right. Castletown increase 180. Oh, Simon Errol of House Errol of the Wendwater has been excommunicated. Grave situation indeed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. You can sometimes get dragon eggs if you rebuild Summerhall. Well, as soon as we're High Lord, or whatever, Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, yeah, Summerhall we shall rebuild. Swiftly. No, that may not happen. Okay. So, excommunicated is Mr. Wendwater. That's not going to put him in a good light with good old Maris. So let's have a look at actually the realm tree. So let's have a look at Maris's nearest biggest vassals. So opinion of me, opinion of liege 8. So okay, minus 28, minus 38, minus 30, minus 80. So she's not particularly well liked, but her 2 most powerful vassals, or 3 most powerful vassals, like her. So that's semi-fortunate, I suppose. So King Grolio of Lorath. Who's he? Oh, Sea of Lorath. Oh, right up here, these little islands. Lorath, negotiations have been taking place between Lorath and Lorath. It has been agreed that Lorath be annexed with... what? Good news for the realm. Is it? Oh, no, what now? My wife! What is she doing? She's clearly ill. She's clearly ill. She probably wants to be on the council. She wants to, yeah, she wants to kill the spy man. No, she wants to, what, she wants to kill Bella? Wife, you're clearly suffering a high fever. Delirium has kicked in. Think you need to just go back to bed. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I'm sorry about that. But I'm feeling better, you see. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I'm feeling like a woman reborn, and I want to kill her. No, you don't want to kill her. You don't want to kill her. Don't be silly. Come on now. It's not becoming of your station. Oh, damn. I wanted to celebrate my getting over this pox I'm one of a fair few people that can live to tell the tale that they've lived and had the pox and come out the other side. Such is the competence of our maester. Our maester should be recompensed for his efforts. In fact, he's healed my son. He's healed my wife. I shall give him 15 golds because I'm feeling kind. Okay, so the refuge in Amberley has seen an increase in the amount of people looking for food and shelter. Not from our lands, probably from neighbouring lands. Refugees coming in to escape the pox. It can barely provide the food required. Perhaps this could be a good opportunity to make an impression. Yes, we should. 40 gold! Okay, we're kind, so I kind of feel that we would do it. Arms and other supplies have been brought to the refuge. It will make life much easier for those in need. The question now is how to present this extraordinary gift. A gift from their lord. The gods made it possible. The realm is providing this offer. I'm doing it for the people. Ah. Are we proud? If we were proud, I'd be likened to say that we'd do it for ourselves. Okay. Forget the gods for now. And also forget the realm. Doing it for the people seems like the kind of thing we would say. I kind of wanted the prestige. It puts us closer to our goal of 1,000 prestige. But we're not going to take the glory. We're a man of the people. We're gregarious and kind and honourable. We are doing it for the people. A general opinion modifier of +5, I suppose, is not too bad. If it lasts. For how long? Does it last for a while? For 3 years. Woo! Tawny time! Tawny time! Woohoo! Hey, there was a time when this blasted screen used to get on my wires. Tawny, I'm shy, I'm rubbish at fighting, I don't want to be in a tourney. Now, bring me tawnies. It's a money-making scheme. We've got 100 fighting ability. Right, so this is the tourney of Lockport. So this is a local tourney. We should win this. I'm going to bet big on myself. Watch my brother turn up with he's got about 90, 100, hasn't he? My brother, head of the Amber Company. Watch him rock up. Old Dickon comes waltzing down. Hi, old brother. How you doing? Oh, you've entered the tournament too, have you? Oh, happy days. Bethany the ill-tempered. What's she done that's ill-tempered? Apart from trying to kill somebody. Holy cow. She's become ill-tempered due to the pox. It's a side effect of the pox, or the treatment, maybe. My lord, your son Edric is most uncooperative. It is because you're not teaching him right. He's a man that wants to... He's a man, yes, we shall call him a man. He's 10 now, you know. He gets to squire for us too. It's his first tournament as a squire. Oh, this is an auspicious day. Anyway, yes. Foolish child. Not foolish child. Clearly he's not interested in learning about the books and is more interested in learning about things martial. And we have become friends with Maester Erwin, which is kind of cool. So in this game, or in this mod, which might be different from the base game, I'm not sure, so correct me if I am wrong here. But I'm sure that in the original game, if you wanted to get a friend or a rival, you had to do something particular. Whereas in this, I'm noticing that you can become a friend or a rival simply by having a high enough opinion modifier. It turns them into a friend automatically. Because we've not done anything with this guy other than give him money and praise him. And because his opinion of us is 100, due to that, I think he's become our friend. Is that right? Am I getting that right? Because we've got loads of... I've seen rivals in the family. Praising gives a chance to become a friend. Right. Like Oh, right, so the praise helped. But we've had rivals with family members too, which we didn't recall having. But anyway. We are friends with our Maester. It's good to have friends, isn't it? We're friends with Willem Tudbury, we're friends with the Maester, we're rivals with Marjorie. We could actually duel Marjorie. Oh, we can't. Oh, we could duel Marjorie. Oh! Duel a woman. Duel a woman. Right. So my son is being foolish, apparently. He's just excited about going to the tournament. Why would anybody want to read books when your father's just told you we're off to a tournament in a few days? You're going to squire for me, boy. Yay! Shut up, Maester. I'm too excited. I just can't hide it. Right, okay. So we have... Let's check out the competition. We don't normally do this. These are the finalists. We have Kenneth Bracken, our courtier. A craven. No, my brother isn't in it. Don't you dare try to scare me. So, Kenneth Bracken, your lord is in the lists here. Not that I wish you to throw the bout, but just remember who houses you. You craven shy person, you. So he's in it. No threat there. We've got Sir Bonifer, who is the Justiciar of Lockport. Oh, goodness me. We've got Sir Edric Harp, our Castellan. What? With the missive to the tournament is like, right, could you bring as many people as possible because we can't find any to enter the tournament. Just bring as many as you can. I'll bring my whole court. How's that for you? Yeah, it's our own personal tourney. Sir Eric Harp, no fighting ability whatsoever. So Eric, are you busy? Yes, actually, I'm running the realm in your absence. You know, I'm doing. Yes. Come, you've got a tournament to go to. Tournament? Are you foolish? I'm just a knight by name. I don't tourneys. Yes, now's the time to learn, Sir Eric. Come forth. We have Sir Osmond Errol, my Master at Arms. Fighting ability 70. He's our main threat. Our own Master at Arms. You dare. Don't you dare. You've got Corwin of Lockport, the Lord himself, who's ill with gout. I mean, he's on a horse. Minus 20 fighting ability. So my mate, Willem Tudbury. Ooh, he's pretty semi-decent. Just remember who your friend is when you're facing off against me. Connington, 40. Right, Lord Courtney the Young of the Red Watch. Craven, 15. And Sir Giard. Okay. So the biggest threats is our best mate and our Master at Arms. Right, okay. Either of those suckers beat me, I am going to be rageous. I want to place a bet on myself. 7 to 10. Odds on. We better win it. Right, make a large bet. 40 gold. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. The tourney starts and we're up against our Castellan. Who don't know, he don't even know how to hold the lads. What do I do? What do I do? Just hold it like that. You try and knock me off. It's very simple. Right. Edric, pass me my lance, please. Thank you. There's a good lad. This will be you soon. Take note. Wearing our golden hollow armour. Gold hollow armour. Is that what we call? What do we call that? What do we call that armour? I can't remember. Hang on a second. Let's get the name right here. This is for the story. Gold hollow, yes. Gleaming in the sunlight. Everybody's awestruck by this man on the horse with his gold armour. It's I, Lord Barristan. And off we go. The first tilt begins. If we get beaten by this guy, right? Boof! We strike him true. And off he flies, as if we expected anything less. And thankfully, he's unharmed. Can you imagine if we killed one of our courtiers? Or imagine if we killed our best mate? Jeez. There. Well done, Sir Eric. You were only here to make up the numbers. It's fine. Okay. You have been declared the winner, defeating Sir Eric Horp in a fine joust. Would you perhaps like to join me for a post-joust drink? No! Not on the job. Post-tournament drink? Certainly. Post-joust drink? No! We want a clear head. It doesn't seem to suggest we'd have a chance of becoming drunk or having some kind of a debuff for the tournament, but out of principle, no. Well, mind on the job here. Take this very seriously. Okay, so now... Oh, this is the tough one. We are up against Sir Osmond Errol. Oh. Feeling nervous, Lord Barristan? Feeling nervous? Oh, Jesus. I mean, I am actually feeling nervous. We're having a feast. This was the feast after the first bout, clearly. But anyway, we charge in and we strike. We strike Sir Osmond true, but will he be unhorsed, or has he got the skill to cling on? Oh, we wouldn't expect anything less, would we? We wouldn't expect anything less from a man skilled at such a thing. He clings on for dear life and manages to regain his balance. It's time for the second tilt. Your opponent got the better of you! No! Oh, cling on, Barristan! Cling on! Cling on! Oh! No! Tragedy! Tragedy! The odds-on favourite has been unhorsed by his own marshal! Oh no! I can't believe it! Oh, we need to fire him! We need to banish him and take his tournament winnings. He's going to win the tournament now, sure. I cannot believe it! If only Ollie were here to quote the good old Darkest Dungeon syndrome, eh? What was it about overconfidence? Lord Barristan? Oh... Poopy pants. I only reached the semi-finals. Oh, we need a rematch. Oh, we're going to be hosting our own tournament after this, straight away. Tournament of Amberley, right now. Exactly that, Ambrister. Exactly that. My squire deserves some credit. We're going to honour our squire. He did well. And my bet has been lost. I've lost 40 gold! I thought we were a sure bet. Lord Courtney Swan and Sir Kenneth Bracken. Who cares? Can I place another bet now? Oh, I can. Hang on. Where's Sir Oris? Where is my marshal? I'm going to recoup my losses here. Recoup my losses. Place a bet on the tourney. Do it now. 2 to 10! 2 to 10. Hey, I'm recouping some. I'm recouping pennies here. We're turning into a gambler, chasing our losses. This is definitely, don't do this in real life, people. This is not what you do. Right. He fought well. He fought hard, but he got knocked off nonetheless. If he loses now, he's cost us 80 gold. I shall be furious. Okay, so Sir Osmond Errol remains. Woohoo! Osmond Errol is victorious for the whole of Amberley. Well done. How did you get to the final? 15 fighting ability, you craven dog. He had an easy route, clearly. We should have fought him in the... We should have faced off against this man in the final. He had an easy final. So how much money? Woohoo, I get 8 gold back on me 40, so I lost 32 gold there. How much money do you get for winning it? A shrewd gamble. You get any money for winning the tournament, Errol? Nah, it's a big tournament that you need. Right. Hold your horses and hang on to your hats. We are not happy here. We're not happy at all. Tourney. Okay. When this tourney's finished, we're having our own tourney. I think we should have a regional tourney, not a local tourney, which is the smallest tourney, not a grand tourney, which is the biggest tourney. I think we should have a regional tourney and dedicate it to Lady Maris. Perhaps it could help me increase Lady opinion if I sent her a gift of friendship. A priceless work of art, a fancy gift. No gifts. Gifts cost money. We're a talker. We shall use our honeyed words. Oh, well done. A fine competition. Not. 15 flipping gold. What on earth? I've got 3 mates. I've got 3 friends. Oh, I don't care. What is this? Ooh! Lord Felice Manwoody. Manwoody. You see, we saw a Manwoody before. I can't remember where we saw when it was the start of the session. Oh, it was my brother. My brother was married to a Manwoody. Was imprisoned. Stood sedition. Presided over the trial. Innocent. Right. Tournament time. Tournament time, folks. We are having a tournament. A larger regional tourney. 125 gold. Screw it. This is the tourney of the coronation of Lady Maris. It's fine. We had money to burn. Might as well burn it on something. When I introduced my friend Sir Willem, I had high hopes. I hope that we'll become fast friends. I basically am introducing my friends to each other. Okay. Now this is important, folks. This is very important. We need to win this tourney. Barristan, get your act together, sir. Channel your inner Sir Willem. Okay? Okay. Oh, she's changing the laws a fair bit, isn't she? Okay, so we have a tournament of Amberley. Is this the first tournament of Amberley? Have we ever had a tournament of Amberley? I think we may have had one. Or did we consider having one but then not do it? I can't remember. At the very least, it's the second. It could be the first. I feel like we should do this, but we don't. It is it's definitely the first regional tourney of Amberley, that's for certain. For the next 2 months, people shall show their martial brilliance. Come one, come all. It is the regional tourney of Amberley for the coronation of Lady Maris. Let's see who turns up. You should imagine that they're pretty skilled fighters that turn up. Okay, Lady Jane the Ugly. What a lovely name. The Tourney of Amberley! Woohoo! The first day's jousting is complete, with many lesser riders having already been eliminated. Now over to the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists. If we're hosting the tourney, as the host, we can take part, can't we? I haven't hosted this tourney to watch, by the way. Wow, there's a lot of people in this final list. You can't join. Excuse me? I feel like I should have been made aware of this before I started to spend 125 gold. Why else would I have held a tourney if I can't enter it myself? I'm not here to watch. Oh, God! I will watch every tilt. Perhaps I can place a bet. I don't believe it. My brother's in it, Ethan Topcliffe. Look, Ethan's in it. I want to know how good these fighters are. I'm going to bet on my brother. He's got like the same fighting as me. Oh, he's 90. He's still a teenager, that's why. Oh, he was by 95. And that's Dickon. Oh, that's Dickon, not Ethan. Ethan's rubbish. Oh, for heaven's sake. Wrong brother. Wrong brother. Forget what I'm saying. Wrong brother. Sir Osmond Errol, Robert Tudbury, Montfort Estamont. I feel like we should just put a bet on Osmond Errol. Dickon's not in it. Can you believe our family representative is Ethan? Come on, Ethan, get yourself motivated. I don't like fighting. Oh, come on, you're our family's representative, for heaven's sake. So Osmond is on a roll. 70's not that high for a regional tourney, but we can get the odds. Let's get the odds. 14 to 1. 14 to 1. That is a very, very high odds there. There's probably some people that are better than him in there. Shoot. Those are ridiculous odds. Even a medium bet would net us 280. We may want to get Ethan married. Yes, we may want to get him married at some point. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I think what we have to do is we have to be patient. As soon as somebody catches our eye, we're going in. We need to make sure that we win this. Where's Sir Willem when you need him? Right, I want to watch every tilt. Do we want to watch every tilt? I can't check out the people. I have to physically type them in, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. So if we watch every tilt, we should see every person. So let's do it that way. Ooh, strolling players set up their scene and were rehearsing their lines at the summer fair. I would prefer if you performed The Crusader Kings. Theatre is a reflection of the world. Leave as soon as you are done. Lady Bethany wants you to join us for supper. Yeah. And what Lady Bethany wants, Lady Bethany usually gets. Right, we have fighters. We have fighters. We have fighters. Fighters, 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 fighters. One and all. Bring them all forth. I want to see every single one of the whites of your eyeballs. Right, Sir Alice Caron and Sir Lester Mertens. Oh, shoot. 70. Alice. Right, people need to make note of this, right? Sir Alice Caron, 70. No. Clearly we want somebody above 70. If we're going to bet somebody at 70, we're going to bet on our own man. And, okay, so Alice Caron and Sir Lester Mertens are next. Leaving Sir Alice to be declared the winner. So he's, let's put him in one corner here. He was 70. So there is, Sir Andrew is the winner. 35. Fine joust, Sir Andrew. Fine joust, but I'm not betting on you, pal. We've got Lord Byron, leaving Sir Gawain to be declared the winner. Sir Gawain Mertens, fighting ability 10, and he's a drunkard. Okay, how on earth did he win that fight? We've got Sir Axel Tarth, who is our married to Ellie. Yeah, I knew he's a relation of some sort, an in-law. Ellie Topcliffe has got a portrait now. Ellie Topcliffe, who is my sister. Green eyes. Just, charitable, brave, and a family person, but ruthless. had any kids. They've got 2 kids, or 1 kid. One was childborn, stillborn. 60. Not bad, but not marvellous. But well done. If he wins, it won't be a bad result. Kind of in the family. So we've got Sir Merton. 45. Yeah. We've got Sir Beric Trevelyan and Selmy. Sir Ryman Selmy. Oh, not a relation. Well, yeah, clearly a distant relation to the great man. Sir Beric Trevelyan. 35. Yeah, I'm liking these odds more and more, you know, of my Master at Arms. Ooh. Oh, what's this? A petitioner? Sent a request that she may have entry into her lands at Rainwood and delay her homage until she can travel next to Amberley. She states that the lands were detained following her brother's death, and although an inquest has been returned, she has not been allowed entry until she pays homage. Pays homage? House Bolling? That she may have entry into her lands at Rainwood. I hereby grant you access. No, I demand that you pay homage first. Okay, that doesn't seem like a good option. Being kind and honourable, we shall allow her to have access. Right, okay, who have we got now? We've got Joshua of the Sand Ship. 65, not bad. Salt Dornish man. But still not good enough. We've got Alice Caron, who was 70. That was the next best. He was the best so far. Did my Sir Sarmian and Sir Leicester were next. Sir Leicester was unhorsed. And 40. Sir Ronard Tarth. And another Selmy. The Rude, 25. Oh dear. Sir Michael Mertens. Sir Narbert is my friend. Sir Narbert and 40. Sir Robert Tudbury is also a courtier. Oh no, he's not. We've got some Tudburys. I thought he was one of our Tudburys. He's got a fighting ability of 35. And this leaves Sir Gerion, who looks like a fighter. Ah! Sir Monfred Estermont, is it? Ah, I'll bet on you, sir. I'll bet on you. 6-1 on Sir Monfred. Yes, I shall make a large bet on Sir Monfred, thank you. Don't let me down, Monfred. Don't let me down. Oh, there was some more. Oh, hang on. We were a bit premature. There's more rounds. There's 4 more rounds. Okay, this is our guy. He's 70, we know that. But he did win. Ooh, should we have bet on our guy? Should we have bet on him? Bonifer Durandon, 50. Who was he? Oh no! Oh, these tournaments are going to bankrupt us. They gave us money and now they've lost us money. A fine joust indeed, sir. We can't bet, can we now? Oh no. Oh no. Where did he spring up from? He was literally the last bout. We're rubbing our mitts together. Ah, we've got a good bet there. 6-1, you say? 6-1? That's good odds if you ask me. Perfect. And then this competent man strolls up with a moustache twirled up. Who's this joker? Oh, that is Sir Howard Tarth. Have you not heard of him? Howard Tarth? Who's Howard Tarth? I've not heard of a Howard Tarth. Howard Tarth is actually quite a capable fighter, actually. He's placed 3rd in a regional tourney and he's out for revenge to win this one. I heard he's been in training since that last tournament to increase his skill even further. Oh. Well, it is a tournament. Anything can happen. Worry not. Worry not. Oh dear. Worry not. Oh, we need the next Sir Willem. We need the next Sir Willem. Right. Oh, these are more people? Or the same people? So this is Sir Bonifer Mertens. Fine jousting people. I'm not interested. Give me semi-finals. Sir Alice Karen. Okay. So Beric is unhorsed. These are people we've seen before. Or are all these still the first round people? No, these are second round people. Because Errol and Tarth. Ronard Tarth. This is the crappy Tarth. And Sir Osmond is through to the next round. I'm telling you, if he wins... we should have bet on him. If he wins again... He'll probably roll up. We're quids in, my lord. I won again. Surely you bet on me, didn't you? No, I didn't actually. What do you mean, no? I'm a 14 to 1. 14 to 1 times 40. Oh, we'd have been rich. Right, Syrian Swigert and Mertens. Well done, a fine joust. Woo! Oh, he's lost! He's lost! He's lost to Robert flipping Tudbury, a drunkard! Where is the rhyme or reason of these tournaments? Oh, God. Oh, right, you, sir! You! 5 to 2. I make a medium bet right now on you, Sir Harwood, revenge-seeking Lapworth of Tarth. Go. Right. We're not interested in these menial bouts. Take me to the big leagues. Oh, hang on. Everyone is enjoying the fine display of jousting when Joshua of the Sands ship and Sir Robert Tudbury were paired up. In the last tilt, Joshua did not fare well, as Sir Robert's lance found a gap in the armour, gruesomely impaling him. Dead. Most unfortunate. Oh, somebody's died. Joshua, oh, never. He was 57. He had a good life. My master at arms. Very good, sir. Just don't win the tournament. Right, so Robert Tudbury and Joshua, and of course, we saw what happened to Joshua. Joshua died. Right. Okay, Harwood Tarth wins again. Well done, Tarthy. Well done. Well done. Sir Osmond, Sir Syrian Swigert, 65 fighting ability. It's pretty close to 100. That could be a 50-50 shot. Sir Bonifer Mertens beating the Karen fella. 45 ability. Where's our guy? Syrian Swigert beats Robert Tudbury. We're getting down to the last couple here. He's going to be the biggest threat to our next bet, I think. Sir Harwood Tarth and Sir Axel Tarth striking off against each other, and Sir Harwood is declared the winner. Our bet is still alive. Swigert and Bonifer Mertens. Swigert wins. Uh-oh. It's going to be Swigert versus Tarth, isn't it? Swigert versus Tarth. Come on, Tarth. Woohoo! Harwood Tarth has helped us regain some money after we have frittered it away to almost bankruptcy. A worthy champion, Mr. Harwood Lapwood Tarth. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. A worthy champion. Should have. If I'd have seen you from the outset, we'd have bet on you from the start when the odds were even better than 5 to 2. Nonetheless, we have 170 back. So 30 on top of the 50 on top of the 20 that we gambled. So we've regained the 40 that we initially lost, plus an extra 10, I think. So we've ended up gaining 10. No, that can't be right, can it? because we spent 20 and then 40, so we spent 60 but got back 70. So we gained 10. Did I say 10? Ooh. Blue Grove died. Oh. Damn! Oh! Oh! If he had just died a couple of years earlier, we'd have been able to push a weak claim on a child. That sucks. He's a lunatic. He is a lunatic. Well, we're trying to fabricate a claim on the place. We can border dispute it. It's very costly, though. Very costly. Piety and gold. And a -15 opinion. We're not that desperate for it. Maybe we should be desperate for it. Okay, up to 86 gold. We can recoup what we've lost. I think we should take a break from tournaments for a while. Can you excommunicate him? Ooh. My ward Edric is inquisitive and also asks so many questions. Oh, we're getting on really close friends with our son. Interesting. Okay. Right. Excommunicate, you say? Request excommunication. No. High Septon has no reason. Minus 999. He's going to have to do something, isn't he? How about we plot so that he incites a revolt and is classed as a traitor? It's all very schemy. And we're not very schemy, I'm afraid. I mean, my wife is a bit more schemy and she is influential and ambitious. Is there a plot to fabricate heresy? And she's the designated regent, so I kind of think that, she could weave her web even behind our back. Interesting. He is a lunatic, and this poor county has suffered so badly over the years. They've still got robber bands and a thief guild in place. They really need liberation. Right, I have never tried this Insight Revolt before, so I think you can hire a faceless man. Really? Oh wow, but it comes with a heavy cost. So Barristan probably wouldn't do this, but his wife is ambitious. His wife is also quite schemy, and she's quite persuasive. And clearly the Blue Grove does need help. It's a mercy, really. These poor people have suffered at the hands of one incompetent bloody Kellington after another. So let's see how this works. I'm not going to pay. Okay, we may have to pay at least one person. So, plot power, 122%. We could sway the spy master and have done with it. She's humble, deceitful, diligent, selfish and zealous. She wouldn't blab a thing. You won't get the title. No, but if they were to revolt, would that give the Pope a reason to excommunicate? Is what I'm thinking. Would that not give the Pope a reason? The Pope? The High Septon, rather. If he was to be a traitorous dog against his liege, would that not class as a reason to excommunicate the man? That's what I'm going for. Well, I do wonder what would class as enough reason for excommunication then, because what was his face called? Mr. Wendwater got excommunicated. Not him, his father, or somebody. One of the Wendwaters got excommunicated, and all he seemed to be doing was waging some kind of a war. Alternatively, if he gets branded a traitor and imprisoned by Lady Marish, she may execute him, which puts a child in place, which is not what Nagisa's saying, and that would allow us to push a weak claim. You have to have a sinful trait. Okay. If he's locked up, he will actually also have a regent, so even if he's not executed, a regency is enough to push a weak claim. Good point. And we're not killing him, because killing him would be a massive step. Just whispering in his ear that Lady Maris is weak ruler, you might want to do something about it, is not so bad. It does seem like a roundabout way of doing things, yes, but I think it makes a change from simply killing a man. And we, you know, I almost liken this to the fact that, yes, we're kind of meeting her halfway. She wants to plot and scheme and take the Blue Grove with some twist. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the plot, sorry. Whereas we're like, okay, no, I draw the line at having him killed, however, imprisoned, perhaps even as Lady Maris's confidant, as I have been a couple of times, and commander, maybe I can put in a decent word with her to spare him, you know. And then we take the Blue Grove from them that way is probably more palatable to the honourable man who's being twisted by his wife right now. So yes, we shall do it in a roundabout way. Plus, it's just, you know, it's typical Game of Thrones. Sometimes killing, let's not kill. Let's do things in a very fancy, complex political manner. Yes, it's going to actually cost us money, by the way. Right. So, without further ado, let's see if this works. And plus, it's a new plot that I've never used before, so I'll be intrigued as to how it works. Right. So, Spy Master Supremo. 15, we're not that rich, so we have to be very careful with who we invite to our plots, but yes, we shall invite the Spy Master of the Incompetent Ruler and a couple of the others that were able to come. So the Justicar, who's quick, envious, gregarious, and quick and slothful. You are an enigma, sir. Right, Kasana, a handmaiden who's a torturer, gluttonous, ruthless and cruel. And the commander, we don't want too many people blabbing here. I'm not hiring any nobody honest and nobody drunk. That's what we're going for here. So the handmaiden doesn't look to be too much. I think that should be enough. I don't want too many people in this, potentially blabbing. Especially a paranoid man, for example, might do something. So, and we'll go with that for now, and see what happens. There we go. Plots. People joining the plot. My wife is spinning her web as we speak. Bethany the spider. %191%. Now, some plots fire automatically, some plots you have to fire yourself. Does anybody know what we have to do with this particular plot? On success, Lord Barristan's opinion changes. Kasana changes. Lady Jasana changes. How do we... Yeah. Okay. The North are declaring war for the night for the wall again. Whatever. Got our own issues here. Very important issues at hand. My wife is in high espionage mode. Right, I think we just got to wait for it to fire, right? Right, we're running low on cash, so have a favour, Bella. Have a favour. Right, we're about to very shortly lose that opinion modifier of -50. 15th of the 11th. We're getting there. Hang on a second. The spy master, who is the key person in the plot, is investigating herself. That might be necessary. I don't think it is necessary. Is she going to get a change of opinion? Oh no. No, no, no. Oh you're in the plot, you stupid cow. What? I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Oh no. He likes me. He likes me. There's no debuff there. It's fine. I think it's a glitch. A double agent. Yeah. You cheeky mare. She's still she's still in the plot though, isn't she? He don't believe it. He's a lunatic. No, not Sir Barristan. No, Lord Barristan of Amberley, next door neighbours. No, he's an honourable man. Don't be silly. I'm telling you now. He's trying to kill you. Look, I'm a double agent. Just trust me. Oh, shut up, woman. You know what you're talking about. Bloody Barristan. There's no... I couldn't think of a least likely candidate in this whole realm to do such an underhanded thing. Oh, you silliness. Utter silliness. Oh, Beverly's doing well. That reminds me. I think I better keep an eye on my kid's education here. She's now 7. At age 8, I kind of want her to be educated martially. We'll wait one more year. Where's little Elquist? Age 5. At age 6, we have to give him... Oh, we have to... Do what? We do it now. We do it now. Where's my... there you go, Guardian. No, I'll do it, thank you. I can look after my own children. Never mind. Right. Let's take an opportunity here, whilst we're waiting for this damn plot to fire, to see if we can find my culture group. No, my culture. Stormlander. Let's see if we can find a really able... How many people want to come to our court now? Loads of people want to come to our court now. It pays to be an honourable, gregarious fellow, you know. Have we gained the trait dishonourable? No. I told you. Nobody believes her. Who is going to believe her over the Honourable Lord Barristan, the glorious Lord Barristan of Amberley? Well, don't talk foolish. Plotting and scheming. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish my wife would have done it and not told me about it. I could sleep easier at night. Right, we have skilled fighter, skilled commander, holy warrior, knight, hunter, zealous, charitable, temperate, stubborn, but kind. Already stressed. Ralph Buckler. Buckler's a famous house. I've heard of the Bucklers before now. Semi-famous, aren't they? Or maybe I'm sure I've heard of the Bucklers. We've got a House Errol person. Trained fighter, skilled fighter, skilled fighter, skilled... No formidable, but we don't need formidable. Skilled is enough if we get the thing to fire. And don't forget, oh, he won't fight. He'll be training my daughter, so we don't get the train children modifier. Okay, do you know what? Let's go with a high marshal, a high command, brilliant commander, and skill fighter combined. Slightly lower marshal, but he's got the better traits. He's gregarious but rude, temperate, honourable, and armed. He's alright, isn't he? He'll do. Brilliant commander but poor fighter. Skilled fighter, skilled commander. Brilliant commander but trained fighter. No, I think Samian. Now, wasn't a Samian subject to some kind of imprisonment recently? It could well be a different Samian, but I seem to recall there was a Samian that was imprisoned recently. I don't want a dishonourable man in the court. He's a pretender to the Castle of Wendwater. Okay. Become Master at Arms. Fighting ability 60. Oh, this is my own spy master, my own Master at Arms here. I quite like this guy. He looks like a military man. Ralph Buckler. He's not as good though, is he? He just doesn't look like the kind of guy that's going to be an expert fighter, but hey, looks can be deceiving. Right, we'll invite him. We'll invite him to court and he shall train our daughter. Right, what's happening with this damn plot? Come on, let's have it fire before we get found out. Maybe we should cancel it. Barrison's getting itchy, getting like cold feet. I don't think this is a good idea, Bethany. We've come close to being outed already. No, no. Shh, nobody believes a word she's saying. Just calm down. Patience. Patience, husband. Patience. Not a patient man. Beverly. Samian. Thank you very much. He's brought the whole damn family with him, hasn't he? God. More people in the court. Townspeople approve. So, oh, come on. You convinced me, Bethany, this was a good idea. Just be patient. You don't think suddenly we're going to be able to have him incite a revolt against Lady Maris with a couple of words? We have to instill certain ideals into his head. We have to lay the groundwork. Paint her in a bad light. It takes time. You don't have this problem in war. It's over and done with before you know it. Unless you've got peasants running around. It takes bloody ages. How many different angles have we got going on with the Blue Grove here? The county that will just not die. Oof. Oh, for a second. Oh, for a second, I thought we'd been found. Lord Paramount Rolf Greyjoy, traitor and enemy to the realm. We've not seen much of the Greyjoys, have we? We're not really focused on them because they're miles away. Lord Paramount Rolf. There he is, look. The Northern War has ended. Lord Paramount Edwyle has lost. The North has lost the war for the Wall. Has he? That definitely said he'd lost, didn't it? Oh dear. It's not good, is it? We're all doomed. You incompetent Northerners. How strong is this king beyond the wall? I don't think he's that strong, to be honest with you. I just think the north is really weak. High Chief of the Shadow Cat. King Jest Crow Killer. He's got 5,000. It's not that many. If the bloody... what do you call it? Small council get their act together, because it's obviously a child king, and sort this out. Send 20,000 men up there, for heaven's sake. 112,000, you can spare 20, can't you? Come on now. Let's sort this problem out once and for all, shall we? Right, we should now have a much better opinion with Lady Maria. And we do. Plus 53, that's not bad at all. We still don't like her that much, because she's a adulteress, is she? And she's a Baratheon. That name's sullied to us now. Okay. Because some plots in the old game used to have, you had to have like so many backers. So you had to have so many percent and so many backers for it to fire. If that was the case, I'm sure it would tell us somewhere on the screen, right? If we needed more backers. I don't think we do. I think we just have to be patient. No! This is not an illness that is going to kill us. It is just a bit of food poisoning. Or maybe we're so nervous waiting for this claim. We're so happy. Oh, it's making me ill, Bethany. I don't like it. Got diarrhea. Oh, God. It's okay. We've got a competent maester. It's fine. It's not a serious illness, says our good friend the maester. I'll just give you a mild treatment and your diarrhea shall pass. But actually, what you need to do, just to make sure, is you need to sleep hanging upside down. Excuse me? Yes, it will rebalance you, you see. You feel like a bat as you're sleeping upside down. I should just tie your feet to this pole here. You need more backers. Who said we need more backers? How many backers do you need? Have you Googled it? I'm not sure that did anything. I don't think sleeping upside down is helping. Yes, but if you sleep upside down, then the poo can't come out, you see. Is that a good thing? Oh, it worked. You need at least 6. Okay. It'd be nice if the game told you that. Right, 3 more backers is required, apparently. Right, let's carry on then. Arlan, who is a Kellington himself. Right, humble, gregarious, paranoid, and craven. Craven? Is that a bad thing to have in a backer? I don't think so. I don't think the plot power is the issue. The plot power is high enough now. I think we just need backers at this point. So let's go with... how do we go with backers here? Rhonda, Gower, arbitrary, selfish, slothful, authoritative. Let's go with her. That's one more. We've got this guy, Arlen, who doesn't seem to have anything. I mean, Craven, I don't know if Craven's an issue, but we'll see. Okay, we need one more. One more. Somebody cheap. Humble, shy, chaste. Yeah, you sound like you wouldn't dare make this public knowledge. Okay? Right, that's 3 more backers. Ooh. Let's talk strategy with Lady... She's a military woman herself, actually. Let us talk strategy. Distract ourselves from this heinous scheme that's happening. It's making me feel ill. Okay, so Lord Parman Oakhart demanded trial by combat from his captor, Lord Paramount Adam Caswell, but was defeated at the hands of his opponent, Sir Derek. Lord Parman has been taken into custody until the council decide on a punishment. Oh dear. He didn't die, though. Does a trial by combat always end in death? I don't think it does, clearly. Okay, the plotters and the schemers are joining. Oh, my dissertation on military matters was very appreciated. Lady Paramount Maris thanked me for sharing my knowledge with her, remarking that she will treasure what she has learned. Oh, aren't we just getting on like a house on fire? Uh-oh. Ooh, it came and it went. Oh, come on, I hope this works. I hope this works, I really do. Come on now. Spread that poison. Spread those slanderous lies about Lady Maria, who we're actually good friends with. Oh, she's an awful woman. Oh, she's terrible. She's a tyrant. She's a gardener. Oh, you got to watch those gardeners. She's got a temper like... No, when she's got a trowel in her hand, she's got a foul temper. Oh, she'll take your eyes out with it. Did you know she's an adulteress too? Is she? No, that was a lie, actually. No, it's the truth, actually. Oh, is it a lie? Oh, you make your own mind up. Oh. We can't be having adulteresses on the throne. It's not honourable, says the lunatic. But he's a family man, so if she is an adulteress, he won't be happy about it. Maybe you should go to war. Oh, little old me. I don't have any friends. No, you don't need friends. What you need to do is sneak up on her. I mean, how realistic is it for him to incite a revolt anyway? He's like a lowly lord with 600 men. Maybe this was a silly idea. Craven is actually an issue. Oh. Should we get rid of the Craven one? Okay, we no longer have anything to give in terms of a favour. He probably already has a favour from us. We'll have to give him cash. This is going to cost me money. These damn competent council members who constantly require rewards. Maybe it won't fire. May I suggest we just say that Bethany went behind Barristan's back and had Kellington killed? I don't think she would do that. She's got a very high opinion of us, right? 96. I think she would respect our view on that one. And she's not deceitful. If she was deceitful and had a lower opinion, I would probably do it. But she's not deceitful, and she's got a very high opinion of us. So we shall ensure that she honours the agreement. So quality of education for son Edric, of course, the highest money can buy. Woohoo! You see, patience is all it takes. My co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Lord Julian's liege is planning to move against him. As soon as I give the word, they will present this information to him along with my seal to convince him of their authenticity. Oh, we lose honourable and kind! And there's a 30% chance it will fail. Oh, this is catastrophic! Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Okay. It's not if we get this land, I suppose, but honourable and kind. Oh, I like these traits. Oh, these were good traits. Oh. Oh, no. Why is this my wife's fault? This better succeed. If I lose these traits and this fails and we get discovered, this is a horrendous outcome. Woo! It's happening! Okay, I think losing honourable and kind is a good trade-off for getting the Blue Grove. I mean, it's only been 150 flipping... However many years it's been. About 100 years? 80 years? How long have we been playing for? 74 years. It's only been 74 flipping years. What's that Titanic meme? It's been 84 years. No, love, it's been 74, but it's near enough. Right, Lord Julian has declared war against the tyranny of Lady Paramount Maris on his own. He is a lunatic. He was completely fooled by the fabricated evidence I sent to him and has risen up in revolt. Gullible fool. I have succeeded with the plot. and to rub the salt in the wounds, we are actually leading the army in the war. No chance. No flipping chance. Help her war, capture him yourself. We need him in chains. No, the Amberley shall remain loyal. What do you mean? What do you mean she's a traitorous dog? I can't believe what you're saying, sir. Don't talk silly. Right, we're leading the troops. Where are we? In Storm's End. We're here. Right. Let's not have this happen, thank you. Let's do it. Can we... Do we have to join? We offer to join against the tyranny. Yes, we have to join the war, yes? Yes, we do. We'll join the war officially. Show our support. Have we joined it? Is she accepting our offer? Is she contemplating the offer? I'm offering to help you, my dear. I gladly accept. What a marvellous offer indeed. Right, Bethany. Oh, Bethany. Yes. It's time. Oh, we can command the army too. Oh, I don't like this split. How do we make this split a bit better? I'm going to lead this army myself. Don't worry, Lady Maris. Don't worry. I shall lead my own forces. They're closer to the enemy. I will be with my wife, fighting side by side with her, and we shall take down this traitorous scumbag. How do we move the troops about? New unit? Organization window. How do we do this? Oh, this is all. Oh, this is all too. How? You can't. Okay. What have I done? What have I done? Let's merge merge. We've got two armies here. Merge them. There we go. Okay, so you can't reorder. Oh, hang on. How do we do this? Auto balance unit. Aha! Now we get the weakened army. And Arstan gets nothing. Okay, that's auto balanced. Oh, right. Okay, so my wife is not leading the centre. Apologies, wife, but that's not happening. You can have 32 men. Okay, are we happy with this? Let's go. So me and my wife are off to take down the rebellious that's not tyranny really, but the rebellious, misinformed Kellington man, who will have to be quickly imprisoned, and we shall have to quickly wage war with him, whilst I don't care about damn Planky Town right now. 27th, 23rd. Oh, Princess Mara Martell. She's already excommunicated. What more can she possibly do wrong? Right, here we go, folks. The fruits of our labour. Capture him. Beat him. Victory, but they escaped, it seems. 30% is the war score. Don't worry, we shall lay siege. In fact, if they come, they might be able to assault. Can we not command or ask them to help out somehow? Open rally point. Raised army levies will automatically start moving to the nearest of these counties. This one? No? I don't think we can command these guys. Oh, 10,000. Ooh. Can't we now assault? Winter is coming. We could assault. I kind of don't want to assault with my men. I don't want to assault with my men. We're not in a massive rush, are we? We're not in a rush here. No. We're not in a rush. We've waited 74 flipping years for the Blue Grove. An extra few months is not going to make a difference. You'll be assaulting with all of them. I know, but we'll still lose men. It'll be a very quick war with 10,000, won't it? It'll be very quick. It'll be very quick. Oh shoot, who's this? Edric, my child! Ooh. We wanted military. His mother might want it. We need. He's gonna. There's gonna be many snakes out there, many dogs. If we get the High Lordship, he'll be prime target. Look what happened to the Blue Grove man at our own hands. I think it is a good idea. No, it's dishonourable. No, I can't do it. You can, husband, you can. Look, he will be a good fighter as well, but having many strings to one's bow. I know we're not honourable. We've been twisted. We've been swayed. Look what it can get you. He's not going to be dead, this man. He'll serve a stint in prison. The Blue Grove will be under good leadership. All these schemes don't have to be for the bad. Sometimes it's for the good of the realm, dear. You can see his eyes glazing over as we're sat outside. The camps, you know, siege engines billowing, lobbing, flipping rocks at the place. I don't know. I don't know. He's shown quite this competence in it, actually. And I could train him myself, if needs be. I was the court shooter, after all, you know. Yes, you were, weren't you? Yes. You can always train, what's his face? Forget the name. Elquist in the art of war. But for our heir to be, I do think he needs to learn how to maneuver through webs. It is for his own good, his own safety. There's only so far bludgeoning things with sticks and swords will get you. Fine. Very good. No! Damn you, Northern Bethany! Hang on, it occurs to me that Maris may just revoke the Blue Grove title and give it to someone else. Well, if she does, then aren't we flummoxed? Maybe to us? Hey, we've got a good opinion, you know. We could be in the offering, and de jure. It's part of the High Lordship, de jure, you know. I doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. We have to wage war very quickly. If we wage war, but then the Casus Belli might go defunct. Yeah, we'll have to strike very quickly. Right, so basically my son has been kiboshed here. Sign Guardian. My wife is basically taking over here. Yeah, being tutored by his mother now. So I shall take over the tutoring of my daughter instead. And my second eldest son. And Edric is going to be trained in intrigue focused. He will keep the land. It's just that if she revokes it because he's a traitor, and she'll be able to do it without penalty. I think that's the issue, which is a good point, worth considering. It means we have to strike very, very quickly. And Lordship of Brightwater? Do we give a flying monkey cahoot about that? No, clearly not. Lady Inferior of the North has declared Lady Inferior's claim on the North. War. Okay, there's a war for the North. Okay. Oh, somebody is trying to besiege Amberley. Is that actually working? No. Idiots. Why are you walking off? Oh, there we go. They've come back. We've rounded up everybody we could find in Kellington Hall. What should we do with them? Oh, clap Lord Julian in irons and leave the rest? Oh, we imprison him. Imprison the entire family. We get greedy and cruel. We imprison all of them. That's a bit harsh. Take them all into house arrest. Leave them all be. Oh, I get 10% chance of getting kind back. You could imprison him and execute him yourself. Oh, that is an interesting prospect. Ooh. Ooh, hang on, folks. Hang on a second. Right, okay. House arrest is fair, but it's kids. So all of the people that we're capturing are kids, right? We've got a chance to get greedy. I'm assuming greedy because we could probably ransom them all. They need to pay. No, they don't need to pay. They don't. The kids have done nothing to us yet. It's already harsh. It's already harsh enough that we have done this. No, we're not greedy. We do need the money. I think imprisoning all of them is a step too far. I mean, I know we've lost honourable and kind, but I mean, ultimately, you don't change your personality on a click of a finger, do you? I know we've lost the traits, but we're not suddenly some greedy, unjust man overnight. So I think we're going to take the instigator. This should be enough war score to end it, right? If you imprison the son, you can declare war and then immediately impose demands. Really? Are you sure? Because if we imprison him and the kids and then we execute him, for example, which we probably wouldn't do, we'd keep him in our prison for as long enough for us to press the weak claim. Okay. This almost feels like a situation where I need to save it because I feel it's a game mechanic issue at this point. So if it goes tits up, I kind of think we need to reload it if something goes horrifically wrong here. So let's just quickly save it. Right. So what you're saying is No, I think the kids would be released on the conclusion of the war. I really do. I'm not certain, but I think that if it was possible that we could keep them and then wage war again with our weak claim, and because they're already imprisoned, instantly win the war, that would be preferable. But I don't think that's going to happen. The others would be kept as hostages, which means they would be in prison, right? So maybe if he was to become the Lord, he would go back to his land anyway. We'd have kids. We'd have his siblings, which is a bit of leverage, I suppose, but I don't think it'd affect the war score, which is what we want to achieve. We're not doing it for money. So the Lord would go back, which would defeat the purpose. Right, okay, that's fine. I think just keep the man himself. The kids aren't to be wrapped up in this mess. Although, technically speaking, they will be when we start bashing their doors down. Again, this time to take the place. So we shall clap him in chains. But we're not killing him, right? We're assuming that we're killing him. We're keeping him alive. So we don't need the kids, because the Lord would still be in the prison. And then we'd have to declare... No, hang on. Hang on a second. He's in prison, so it would be a regency. But could we press the claim? Oh, shoot. Shoot. We have a reclaim, right? So we could wage war in a regency. But he's in prison. Because he's in my prison. So do we have to... Yeah, in prison is a regency. Yes, I'll explain it. I know what it does. Weak claim is in a regency, yeah? Current title holder doesn't have full status for women. The claimant is male or either gender. If the claimant has full status for women. Regencies, right? So yes, it would be a regency. But the issue we've got is if he's in our prison, then we probably can't start the war. And I'm not going to execute him, by the way, either. Although technically speaking, we've got a legitimate right to do so, but we know what's happened, and that is going to stay our hand from executing him, I think, somewhat. I would prefer him to be in the clutches of... I would prefer for him to be in the clutches of Lady Maris, because then he's not in our prison, and we should be able to wage war straight away. So, by that reckoning, I think we need to leave them all be in a little, oh, they slipped through the net kind of scenario. What do you mean they slipped through the net? They slipped through the flipping net. Oh my God, they're all very nimble, these Kellingtons. She can demand that you hand him over. Okay, listen, even though we imprison the Lord, he is let go when the current war ends. If we imprison his kids as well, we keep his kids and they don't go back, giving us war score for the war. Quickly release him, and then after the war, she will get him. I'm confused. The easiest... I don't think there's anything... You can't fight a war against him if he's alive and not in prison. But she will imprison him, right? She will automatically imprison him upon conclusion of the war, yeah? This is why I've saved it, by the way, because I think it's a game's mechanic issue, this discussion. Letting them go would let her imprison him after the war, yeah. Exactly. So that's exactly what we want to achieve. We want to achieve her imprisoning him. So we need to let him go. Because if we imprison him, the war ends, he's in our prison, and if we let him go, he ends up free, which is completely not what we need. So, yeah, we'll stick with our original plan. See if we can regain kind. No, no chance. Okay, never mind. So we still have to now besiege one more settlement, which we will actually assault now, because our patience has suddenly worn thin. We've been very kind and let them all live, and not even imprisoned them, and we're going to now break down the doors. Okay, 100% war score. What we need to do now is disband our troops very quickly. Ooh, cancel. Oh, hang on. Okay, right. We need to act very swift here. Very swift indeed. By the way, here we go, folks. Here we go. The political machinations of the Blue Grove coup is about to come to a head. Okay, Lady Paramount Maris has won the war. Quelle surprise! Disband the troops very quickly and declare war. Oh no! Declare war on character. Nothing. Where is my weak claim? Does it have to be like a proper regency, aka incapable? You have to let it tick over. No regent yet. Oh, hang on. Let it tick over. Let it tick over. Okay. In command. Oh, hang on. Woohoo! There we go, folks. There we go. Whoa! Hang on. Hold on to your hats. It's only taken a few years. Good old Lady Bethany and her political genius wranglings. Oh, how to have a genius wife who is very manipulative when she wants to be. Right, claim Blue Grove for myself. No, for myself. When we declare war, if we win, we gain prestige. We gain the lordship of Blue Grove. Claim Blue Grove. The ward goes now. You can call allies. No allies required. Thank you. We shall do this of our own designs. Let's raise every last man, woman, child, sister, brother. Get everybody down here swiftly now. Now watch Maris tell you to stand down. Yeah. She can tell us to stand down all she wants, but we have a favour. To cease that nonsense. You owe me a favour, Maris. Keep it buttoned. Right. So, given that we've started the war, even if he is released back and the regency ends, does that end the war? Or now that the war has already started, because if we have to defeat this county quickly, then we need to call our allies. I suppose we have it saved, so we could reload if it doesn't happen like we want, but the allies would help this go quicker if we need to end it quickly. Don't forget Kellington, Battle of Kellington Hall. Oh, that was a very small battle. Considering that we've just besieged this place, I think we should be able to do this quite quickly. Let's have ourselves in command here. It's a bit more of an even split. Me and my wife once again are on the battlefield together. This is quite the terrible twosome, isn't it? Assault. Well, we can't assault with 2,000 men. Having a laugh. It's very risky. There's only 2 castles to besiege. We think we should be fine. Let's wait till these guys come. And we'll assault it when their morale is like a third of the way down. Ooh. Meanwhile, somebody is trying to distract Lady Maris. Yes. Yes, let us send some missives so that she's occupied. You should be quick as you can. You reckon we should assault it now? Oh, hellfire. Okay, that was a quick victory. 99%. Okay, I don't want to see any of these. Should we go again? Oh my god, every little pop-up is making me have a flipping heart attack. Assault! Oh, okay, this is wonderful news. Wonderful news, Lady Maris. Wonderful news. Not as wonderful as me about to claim the flipping Blue Grove after all this damn time! Surely not, and puts us within only 11 prestige of becoming exalted amongst men. Woohoo! I mean, we're way over the debate limit, but we've done it! We've flipping finally got it! The Blue Grove! Oh, it's taken us a damn eternity. We can create the High Lordship. It costs 200 prestige, and it costs 0 gold. Oh, we're going to have to use no, we can't create it yet. We have to get this exalted amongst men first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, she's killed him. Oh, she's killed him. We're probably going to have nightmares. Oh, it gives you 200 prestige. Oh, sorry. Oh, let's create it now then. Create it now, folks. Let's create it now. It costs me 0 gold. Gives you 200 prestige. Poor old Julian's had his head lopped off. We're going to be a bit upset about that. We didn't want him to die. You know, we were hoping that we could have talked to Lady Maria and had her see sense and show him some mercy, but she was having none of it. We tried. But yes, look at that! High Lord Barristan of the Rainwood has entered the chat. High Lordship of the Rainwood. Rain House. Can we offer vassalage? This is ours by right. Rain House should be ours. So we have. Let's just have a breather here. Let's just have a breather. It only took us 5 rulers. Yes, we're a High Lord at last. Disband forces. Let's disband those. Oh, look, we get a new symbol. I quite like that. Look at that. The kind of a blue. Look at that. Is that like a blue... Look, the forest! The Rainwood forest trees on a nightly sky background. I like that. I like that indeed. Let's disband that. Right, okay, let's just take a rain check, no pun intended here, of what's happening. So Lord Barristan of the Rainwood, the first of the House Topcliffe to unite the Rainwood almost completely. Just one little thing left to do, but our genius Barristan, named after the Barristan the Bold, has done it. It must be said, with a little help from good old wifey Bethany, because without her manipulation, we'd still be sat there doing it by the book. And we're exalted amongst men. Yes, indeed we are. Very true. That hasn't fired yet, though, has it? That hasn't fired yet. So that will fire very shortly. So yeah, we get a little bit more court size. We are probably going to have to give away some land now as well. Once we get the Rain House, I think we might give parchments to our son. And we might have to give Blue Grove to somebody too. We keep Rainwood and Amberley. Possibly, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We got parchments last session. My mother died. So yeah, ill-tempered Bethany definitely helping us out with her northern brains. And she's also convinced me to have my son tutored in the arts of this dark magic that she's she's practiced to have this happen. But anyway, so let's just let things even out a little bit. There's nothing else for us to worry about for the moment. We can ask coaches to leave, ask for help managing titles, command the household guard. I think the council will remain the same. Council is the same. Minor titles. I love this new sigil. Oh, I do really like this new sigil. Parchments to Dickon. What? Dickon, the mercenary company Dickon? If we give him land, will he no longer be a mercenary company person? I think we should leave him I think we should leave him as mercenary company man. We're giving it to our kids. Kids first. Kids before siblings. Yeah, everything's... Oh, we get 2 more commanders. We get more commander slots. So, yes, Sarmian, was my daughter's tutor, now no longer. Now is a commander instead. And Erwin, the maester... why not? He's not adverse to using his learning for commanding troops. I don't know if law-wise maesters would have been thrust into command, but hey... who gives a cahoot? We are a law unto ourselves in these parts of the world. No man is safe. Okay, perfect. Right, council. Council is looking pretty good. Liege's council. We definitely should start seeking a position on there. We're getting on really well with Lady Maria. Minus 59. Why? Oh, because of Rain House for a start. Vicious rumours, adulteress, lack of funds. Jeez. We don't like her very much, do we? Yeah, we're going to start looking at divvying up our lands once we have got things sorted. Rain House is next. We need Rain House. So wait until things tick over a little bit. See whether or not Lady Maris gives it to us. Can we request it? Demand council position. Oh, this is where it is. Demand council position. Oh, that's it's a favour. That's why it was available to Renly. Because we had a favour. And we could demand it. We could demand a council position now. Cash in that favour. What else can we get from her as a favour? I don't know. You can press a de jure ducal claim. I don't want to press it. De jure claim on Rain House. It seems a bit much for now. It's easy to do it, but we're going to give people a chance to bend the knee accordingly without too much of a fuss. As I said, we'll see if she transfers it first. Right, okay, so favour. Council, press one of my claims, force acceptance of an arranged marriage proposal. Hang on. So if she had some kids that we wanted to, I don't know, marry, then we could have her force her to accept. Or is it marriage, not betrothal? I don't have anybody to do it with. I'm just intrigued as to how this works. Ah, you can't do it with the current heir, which makes sense. What about the second in command? Oh, yes. We could do it. We could do that. Okay, so we can marry into the high nobility if we wanted to, with the favour. Then again, if we do go to war with the Rain House, we may want that favour to stop her from interfering. Okay, let's leave that for now. Idle council. Oh, our Justicar needs something to do. Doesn't he just? Right, let's just take the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Exalted amongst men. Clearly giving us whatever that little boon was that we got. Jesus, people are losing their damn heads. Left, right and centre. Right, we have not ticked over domain size limit, which is rather unfortunate. But never mind. I wonder if it's a Game of Thrones mod thing that you purposely can't have too much land. Because look, even she only has 2. So I reckon it's a mod thing. I reckon it's a mod thing that they purposely have lowered the domain limits. Probably for, you know, mechanics and balance or whatever. Right, so Winterfell, a great trial. Lord Ellard Riswell was imprisoned by Lord Paramount Edwell Stark and stood accused of sedition. Lord Ellard was beheaded. No, I don't think it's a new ruler. Same ruler, different person had beheaded. I did switch to rulership focus off camera before the session started and it didn't do anything. Because I did want to see if that did have an effect, so, but it didn't. Right, let me see what we're doing. So favour, yes. Weak claim, we'll leave that on for now. Idle council, what we're going to do with our Justica? We don't want to fabricate any claims right now. So let's have him perform statecraft. Or improve diplomatic relations with what's-her-face. I think she's got a good enough. We'll just do some general statecraft for now, I think. Right, we can prestige your ducal claims. Pick an ambition. What ambition could we possibly pick right now? Council, maybe? Groom an heir. Ooh, hang on, I'm a High Lord now. Now, last time we tried to groom an heir, we couldn't groom an heir because of a particular reason. I think it might have been to do with either the number of vassals that we had or our rank. Now that we're a High Lord and we have 5 vassals, I don't think 5 vassals will be enough either then. I do plan to give out titles, that's the thing. My child reaches 12. He's 12 now. So I suppose we could try it. Because we basically present him to the vassals, don't we? So, build a war chest, groom an honorary, gain an honorary title, no, adopt a lifestyle, see our house rule the Iron Throne. Bit ambitious, that. Have 5 kids, become a paragon of virtue, and then become regent, councillor. Master at Arms is reasonable ambition now. Justica, right, I'm going to try this groom and heirs. Let's see if we can present him to the realms here. I don't think we can. I think I introduced it was the vassal limit, I think. 7 or vassals or more. So we need to give away 2 counties by the time he grows up. So we'll keep this on. We have to keep it on now, don't we? For 3 years, Jesus. We'll keep this on until he comes of age. By the time he becomes of age, we will have 7 vassals. By hook or by crook, we've got a legitimate claim on the Rain House, which we will push if he doesn't bend the knee and she doesn't give it to us. We will push it ourselves within the next 2 years, I think. Give away Parchments, give away Blue Grove, and then we'll also have to give away the Rain House too. Oh no, he will be a vassal that will be very unhappy with us, I think. I don't think he'll lose his land in a de jure claim. So, okay, let's carry on and see what happens here. As we're just beginning to find our feet as a High Lord. At the top table, sir. Oh, you will lose the Baron to your vassals. That is very true. Oh. That is very true. Oh my god. Are these all in my court? There's a baby Woohoo! She's done it! Our Lady Maris, our best pal. She's done it. Here you go, have a vassal, sir. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Oh, you do honour me with your kindness. You're much more to my palate than that Renly fella. Oh, yes, it's all falling into place nicely. The Rainwood is united. I almost feel like we should end the session here. I know I wanted to go till 12. I could actually go till 12. This game is flipping awesome. But I think now we should really take stock. We should certainly have a feast. You know, if we'd had the cash, we should certainly probably have a tournament to celebrate too. can't do everything, and we can't partake in the tournament, so it'll have to be a feast. But yes, Barristan and Bethany, the bed and breakfast, the B&B combo, have orchestrated the Rainwood High Lordship for the family. And we did it without killing anybody. We didn't kill him. No. We just played a political game, whispered a few words in ears, incited a revolt, and the rest was history, as the saying goes. So, yes, transferred the vassalage there, hung fire on that one. Rain House, vassal, opinion of me? Amicable. We shall get to know each other in due course. Now, it's also worth noting that some of these people will probably want a council position or some such, maybe. Powerful vassal syndrome now. But so we've got positive opinions. In fact, it doesn't need a position on the council, apparently, so that's good. Give the new vassal a gift. No. Don't be silly. The Lady Paramount transferred the vassalage. He should do as he is bid. So, yes, 79. Oh, she loves us. Bless her. Yeah, we're putting up with her. We're kind of using her as a pawn, really, aren't we? How awful. But the final thing of the session. What is she coming to us with? Is it the martial position that we wanted anyway? Come on now, Lady Maris. Seal the deal. What do you offer us? Commander? God's sake, love. Oh, you got me excited. I suppose it's the least I can. It's the least I could do. It's the least I could do is accept that. Right. We shall pause it on the turn of the new month. It is the 2nd of 7th moon, 357 AC, and we are a High Lord. So what we have to do between now and the next session is we need to divvy up some of the land. Blue Grove has to go, although I kind of think that we should really work on removing some of these negative modifiers. And it would probably be easier to do that if we were in charge, but we can't afford to be. We could, actually. We could have these 3 lands and give away parchments. We'd suffer a minor penalty for being over the domain limit, but it's not horrendous, is it? We'll see. One for me to Google and debate about. But, yeah, if we have a look at the realm tree, we can see that we are the 3rd most powerful vassal by levy size. This is not our total levy. Oh, it is. Total levy, if we have all of our levies available, would be 4,700. His is 5. His is 7. We have still got our pacts with the 2 more powerful High Lords. So we are the triumvirate of powerful vassals right now. And, well, both of them like me too. So this is quite handy. So we are quite a political player now, and certainly one that shouldn't be overlooked when it comes to the affairs of the Stormlands. Not that we would be overlooked, because Lady Maris seems to hold us in good favour. But yes, so there's some definitely going to be some noting needing to be done here. I need to figure out what lands I'm giving out and to whom and when. Maybe a trimming of the court, just double checking the council of Storm's End, deciding whether or not I want to use my favour with Lady Maris to demand a council position, for example, or save it for if we need to go to war or if we want to marry into the family. lots of things to decide, and I'm sure you can help me on the Discord server in the CK2 channel if you want to suggest some things that we can press on with as the new High Lord of the Rainwood to make a stamp on things. Probably now at this point another artifact of some such to celebrate is in order. A mace or something, perhaps. We need a bit of coin for that, but we'll get there soon. We'll get there. So many things to contemplate. Vassal inheritance. Titles might pass from your realm. They can't. We have the law. We have the law which prevents that from happening. So I don't think it'll happen. I don't think so. I'll have to be careful of that. Anyway, I'm going to go downstairs now, and I'm going to have an Ovaltine to celebrate my victory here, because this has been a long time coming. So yes, and we can also in the Discord server start looking at some more medium / long term goals with these two, because I like these two. These two, you know, the old Barristan and Bethany partnership, two geniuses together. One is more honourable and by the book. One is more, well, scheming, but she loves her husband, so she won't go too far with that if he puts his foot down. But between the both of them, commanding troops together in the battlefield, they are... I really hope we keep these two alive for quite a while and we still achieve more things with them, because... I'm struggling to recall in any CK2 playthrough that I've done where we've had a duo partnership such as this. We've had, obviously, you know, strong-willed women's and queen mothers in the past and stuff, but a husband and wife partnering with such power, two geniuses, we've never had that. So it's really cool to have them both working together here. So I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, next stream of this will be next week, or I might do a I might do a recorded session this week to tidy some things up and just maybe set some things up for the next stream, so that I'm not doing it all at the start of the next stream, and we'll see. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, folks. That is the end of the streams. No, it's not. I'll tell a lie. It's Monday. Tomorrow we stream F1 Manager. We stream F1 Manager tomorrow, and that means that I might do a recorded session of this either Wednesday or Thursday, almost for certain. So we'll continue on with that one. But yeah, hopefully see some of you for some F1 shenanigans tomorrow as we close out the season with our McLaren team. Yes, and hopefully we'll be back again very soon with this. But yes, go forth, enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your evenings. Thank you very much for your advice. As always, and until next time. It's been I knew it was going to be a good session. I could just feel it. I'll see you soon.